everybody! Welcome back to Two Greek Geeks. I need to, there we go. I had my, what do you call it? The video was running and it was in my ear. And, I really dig that music. I don't know, you didn't hear it this time, Helen. I don't think you can hear anything because I am using OBS and not that stupid StreamYard stuff. But hello, how's everybody doing? How are you doing, Helen? Because everybody is not, I can't tell if there's anybody out there, but what's up?
Oh, Kalimera. I'm good. How are you?
Kalimera.
Kalimera for you?
Yeah.
Kalimera for me?
Yeah. How am I doing? Good. I've got my coffee. Got the Tim Tams to slam. So we're gonna slam some Tim Tams. Oh, you know what? It didn't show up in the I can't show it in the chat because it was early, but the Broke Collectors out there, my guy, let's get this party started. Sorry I missed the stream yesterday, Helen. Gonna watch the replay after this. God, I love him. He's such an amazing guy.
He was my first ever channel member.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Did you see? I know you just joined the Discord.
Did.
Did you see his new project that he's doing? I cannot wait to show that off when he's done.
Oh, the cube. Yeah. I was just and I signed up for Costa's Discord, which I can totally recommend. And I have never used Discord before. I've heard a few things about Discord, so I was a bit like, I don't know what to make of this. But it was so cool, and I was going through the 3D printing chat and admiring all the cool stuff that people had done. Like Winman42 is like a 3D printing guru. Like he had You know that my eye went to the Captain Marvel like logo he 3D printed and all this cool stuff that people are doing, and just seeing like it's really nice to have that like insight into like projects that people are tackling, and it's just such a nice way to like share and just have that other layer of community. So no, I've been enjoying it so far. I as I say, I've never really used Discord before, so I've got the app on my phone and I'm in, and I would recommend, because I think it's just like a really lovely group of people you've got in there. Like I recognize quite a few of the names from like Show Off and whatnot from the comments, and yeah, I just thought I was in awe, and the cube looks incredible. I can't wait to see how that goes.
Yeah, that is gonna be super cool. It looks like so much fun. I wish I had the room for it, because what he is going to do with that and add a turntable for his '89 Batmobile is just I'm excited for it. We've got some more people in here. Arcane Maroon, what's up? Welcome. Good morning. How are you doing? Carlos. Good morning, Helen and Costa. How are you guys? Carlos also says, Helen, I just was finishing watching your stream from yesterday. Enjoyed it very much. I did not see your stream from yesterday, and that is because you would have seen me in the chat. I'm not gonna just like linger.
No, I know. But it's funny how many people do though. Because because you can see in StreamYard like how many people are watching.
Yeah.
And then you know how many people are commenting. But the thing I find quite interesting, because Bob Dylan, nicest guy in collecting, he has often gifted people channel memberships.
Yeah.
And you see the names, and sometimes you're like, oh, didn't know that person watched my channel. Like they never engage, interact. And some of them are like names, like I may not necessarily know the person, but like I know of them.
Yeah.
And I do find that kind of interesting sometimes to see the channel membership, because I think it's like they need to just have watched. Like they don't necessarily have to be live in the chat, but they need to have watched. So I do kind of find that interesting. And I guess it's fair enough. Some people are maybe working and they just want to lurk in the background, but yeah, whatever. It just kind of, I don't know. I think because like having my own channel now and kind of understanding like the importance of like engagement and interaction, I always make a point of like, particularly with my friends, like I want to interact with their streams and like and comment, and I'll sit through the ads and I won't skip them because I want them to get the revenue. So for me, I'm like, oh, like comment, it like helps. It helps me. If you're enjoying it, why not?
Yeah, like join in the fun. Although there are introverts that don't like to interact with people because then they'll have to continue to interact with people, and that's totally understandable. But yeah, I was so every 3 months, my wife and we walk from our house to downtown, and it takes you can see the downtown from our house. It's like less than 3 miles, but we'll walk down there. We'll go to one of our favorite restaurants. I'll get my favorite cheeseburger in the city,
Oh, nice.
which is like an elevated, like kind of like a Big Mac, but it's made with dry aged ground beef. So it's like, yeah, so they take a ribeye, dry age it, grind it up, so it's like a steak, and it just tastes so good. And what makes it like a Big Mac-ish type thing is the sauce. So it's your regular. Everybody thinks that like the Big Mac has a special thing. It's like, to me, that's like Thousand Island with the relish and mayonnaise and ketchup and what have you. But that's what we were doing at that time. Also, Sophia, my little one, she was in a musical theater camp, and her show was yesterday. So we dropped her off because where she goes is downtown. So we dropped her off, parked the car, and just walked around. And then we saw her show, and she was one of the leads. It was it was called It's Frog and Toad, which is a kid's book, and she played Toad and nailed it.
Actually, one of the title characters. That's big time.
Yes. But it was a comedy, and we kind of felt like they would probably give it to her because she's like, I know it's my kid, but this kid's just like naturally funny. Like, she'll say shit, and I'm like, what? Are you?
Yeah, but I mean, so's her dad. So like, I get it.
No, thanks.
No, it's true.
But
can I quickly say, because I was in the US this time last year, and had a few hamburgers, and because this is not a thing in Australia, when I ordered the hamburger, they were like, how would you like it done? And I'm like, cooked? Like what? And then I was with friends, and they were like, no, do you want it like medium or whatever? And I'm like, this is never a question I've been asked in my life. So were you asked how you wanted your burger? Because my friends were insisting, no, you don't want it well done. You want it a little bit like, in Australia, they are not asking you how you want your burger done. It is coming well done 100% every time. So I was like, I don't know what I want. I'm just like, this is scary.
So burgers or any kind of beef, I usually get medium rare. Now, they only ask you for temperature on the burger if they use actual steak for their meat. If they're using just regular ground beef, like regular ground beef is just like, whatever that, they grind it up.
Yeah.
It's usually not taken care of as well as like slicing a steak and then the restaurant grinding up that steak themselves, because that's what they did. They dry aged their own steak and they grind it up. So going to McDonald's or a regular burger, you have to get well done, or you might get sick. You get the E. coli stuff. But if it's...
But that's what I was worried about. I was like, I want a 7-week vacation.
No,
I don't want to... But that makes sense now, because not everyone asked me that. So when I got asked, I was a bit like, say what now? But then not everyone asked. Okay, so now I know why.
Yeah. So you were at a place that actually used steak or like they had a sirloin, and they ground it up, and it's not like ground beef. Like if you go to the supermarket and get ground beef, you gotta cook that stuff like well done. But I get mine medium rare. But before my coffee gets cold, I was
Oh, yeah,
debating.
should we?
Yeah, let's do it. I was debating coffee or tea. Next time
Oh,
I will
fair
do
enough.
tea. This time I'm still sticking with the coffee, but I had some lovely English breakfast yesterday on our walk
Oh.
at one of the
I
places we stopped at. So
Yeah, I do tend to, well, because it's also the evening here. Although I did have a decaf Greek frappe earlier because I am a little
oh,
bit obsessed with. I'm in a bit of a frappe phase at the
so
moment. So not like a frappe Americans with syrups
no,
and
no.
stuff. It's like the most refreshing
I
iced coffee drink. I love them.
I have a question for you after that about frappe and so
Should we?
here's the Tim Tam. You guys know what to do out there. You bite the corners.
You talk us through it this time. I'm gonna follow
Oh
your
God.
lead
All right.
because you're an
So
expert now. You're practically Australian.
I am, and it's not it's now it's becoming usual for Tim Tams for brekkie, you know.
Oh, and you
So
said brekkie. You totally are Australian now.
here we go. We're gonna go diagonal corners. We're gonna bite those off. Then we're gonna suck up our drink. Mm.
Cheers.
It's not going as well as I thought, but it's in there. Now it's falling apart.
You need
Mm.
to you need to not have had too much of your tea or coffee. Like you need the liquid level to be high
I
because if
know.
you're down,
I have to make
you got to
more.
tilt the
Like,
cup and it gets messy. So I've like literally been sitting on this cup of tea so it's very full because if
well,
the volume's down, it's a struggle.
I am a coffee snob, I guess. so
Oh, you really
I
could be
made
Australian.
so I I took my coffee beans, I grinded them up this morning,
Mhm.
and then I used something called an AeroPress, and
Oh, okay.
it is like a syringe. It's a big fat syringy looking thing, and the top you stick a filter in it, and it makes 1 cup of coffee at a time, but it makes such a smooth cup of coffee that like I can't drink I can't make like if I make coffee again and I can't make anything in this house that's not the AeroPress. So I only get 8 ounces. So I have to get a smaller cup if I'm gonna do 2 cups of coffee into this. Because I don't know if you get that like that's as
Yeah,
much as
that's
I didn't drink this.
yeah.
This is what I get, but it's so smooth and delicious.
When I think you need you need a smaller glass because when you're doing a Tim Tam Slam, you need the liquid level to be high. So I
Yeah.
literally made the cup of tea right before we started, and then it was hard because I had to sit here and not touch it because I knew if the level went down too low, it was gonna be
Yeah.
difficult.
Right?
You need a flizzani. You need one of the smaller Greek
Yes,
coffee
I
cups. You need a
do.
flizzani,
Yeah.
mate.
You know what? I do have so for my a gift on my first wedding. My uncle gave me these blue cobalt and gold trimmed like this
Also
decanter in these
Aegean.
little cups. I still have them, and those would be perfect. Although I don't know if the Tim Tam would fit, and I'd have to check it out. Maybe next time I'll bring the little. I'll be like,
Yeah. Yeah,
but
I think you could maybe slam all of one Tim Tam. Like if you were going in for seconds, Flizzani's not your
yeah,
friend.
it's gone. Like you'll have Tim Tam in your little coffee. Yeah, it's
Flizzani's
crazy.
like a little espresso cup for non-Greek
Yeah. Oh,
peeps.
hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna pull it up. This is what we do here on Two Greek. Uh we're gonna pull up a Flinzani right here. Let's see.
Oh,
No. Why? Why is this? There
Google's
it
not your
is.
friend.
There it is. Here it is. There we go. I'm gonna open this up in a new tab. So this little thing. Sorry, guy. Where's the? I'm sorry. I'm like I got Carlos. Carlos has a message. Hold on. So many things going on here. There it is.
Yeah, beautiful.
Now, but here's the crazy thing. That little cup of coffee, of Greek coffee, is all you need.
It's like rocket fuel.
Do not go back for seconds.
I can't have one in the afternoon because I won't sleep. Like it's very much before lunchtime, like the Greek coffee. So question for you.
Wait. Everybody can't see it. Hold on. I got a duh. There we go.
Really? Because I actually can.
You can,
so
but
that's
everybody
the
else cannot. Yeah, there it is.
So the Greek coffee is very potent. So my question to you, Costa, would you have Eliniko Greek coffee or would you prefer frappe? Because I like both, but like for me, frappe is like the favorite. Had like a decaf one like an hour ago. I love frappe.
So I like Eliniko like in the morning, every once in a while after eating a breakfast. Like it's like having an espresso for me, like sometimes. But I was going to talk to you about the frappe, but real quick, Carlos says, Costa, you are making me hungry. My favorite is a breakfast sandwich, egg and cheeses with ham and hash brown on an everything bagel. Oh, wow.
Oh, I love everything bagels.
Oh,
yes. When I'm in the US, I'm all over them because they're not really a thing here. Like bagels are becoming a thing here, but not everything bagels. So that sounds delightful. I'm not going to lie. That sounds amazing.
It does, and putting the hash brown on it too. Ooh.
Delish.
Bob Dylan! What's up, Bobby D? Tim Tams and Greek Geeks, best way to start my weekend. Thank you, Bob. It's amazing. And Windman, he woke up! He did it!
Hey!
Good morning, everyone. At least it is here in Albuquerque. It's here. It's a good morning here, too, on the East Coast in Philadelphia. But thanks for joining us. We will still be having my other stream later today. So for anybody who's asleep, that's fine. We don't care. All right. So the debate, and I'm going to bring it up. We're going to show them. I'm going to ask you a question, too. The frappe. Right? So we have, but, I'm going to pull up frappe.
I'm just quickly going to say, because the little stick blender I have for the frappe, it's actually from Greece. So I have to use like a European converter, because my cousin-in-law sometimes comes over, for work. And so it's always like, what can I bring you? What can I bring you? And so I have this little like frappe stick blender thing that's actually from Europe, and it is probably one of my favorite kitchen gadgets. Deliciousness.
That is. Oh, you got it. You see it. All right. So
I see it.
Everybody else doesn't see it. And there it is.
You have to be Greek to see it.
Obviously on one of the islands that somebody is just like chilling at. But these are frappe. So it's like Greek coffee. I take that back. So, because there are two types, and I'm going to ask you which type that you like. Do you like frappe or do you like Fredo? Now, the two types, one type, the frappe, is made with instant coffee. The Fredo is made with it's instant coffee is all actual coffee. But the Fredo is made with like Greek ground coffee, like instead of like a Nescafe. Like Nescafe is like the choice of instant coffee that they use over there in Greece. And now there are places here that do frappes and Fredos. Which one do you prefer? Or have you had either? Like, have you had a Fredo?
This is the thing. I have not had a Fredo one because whenever, and I don't know if it's like a regional thing or whatnot, because like when I have been to Greece and also like obviously my mum, when she makes like frappe, it's with the instant coffee. So she gets the instant coffee, small bit of water, you get your stick blender, you kind of zhuzh it up so it all kind of gets foamy.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of ice. It's predominantly water, and then I like a small dash of milk. Like my mum and dad, they don't like milk. They don't use it. And for me, I don't like sugar in coffee, so I'm quite happy having it skettle, which is plain. But a lot of people will have like metriol, which is like, I think like maybe half a teaspoon.
Yeah.
But it's not like, as I say, because in Australia it's like America where the frappes are big, and it's like, no, not frappe with syrups and things. It's this. So I haven't had a Fredo one, but I have heard like people talk about like Fredo cappuccinos and whatnot. So I need to look that up to make one, because now I'm intrigued, because I didn't realize that was the difference. I'd heard of Fredo, but I was like, oh, what is, like, I didn't really understand what that was.
So this was like 2 years ago. That was not last summer, but the summer before was the last time I was in Greece. We're going to go next summer because we promised our little one. She wants to, and my parents are there in the summer, so we haven't seen them since March, and it would have been nice to go this year, but, things happen. But I learned about the Fredo then, and when, like, I'm not a fan of instant coffee, and I wasn't a fan of a frappe. I was like, oh, it's good, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, it's great. You're like, oh god, this is horrible.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Let me be full disclosure. The first time I tried a frappe, I probably was I in my 20s, and I'm like, I don't like it. And at that time, I was not into coffee. I basically had sugar with my coffee. Now, all my coffee is black. I cannot drink coffee with sugar. It tastes horrible.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So when I get the frappes or the Fredos, and yeah, so the Fredo, you can get a Fredo frappe, a Fredo cappuccino, a Fredo, but it's all the same. To me, like so you get more milk. I guess you get the milk with the cappuccino, but the Fredo it has a deeper flavor to me, because you're grinding coffee, you're brewing the coffee. It's not like you're doing instant. To me, instant doesn't have that depth of flavor. And yeah, I sound snobbish here with the coffee, but I don't care.
but I get you, because I'm not a huge instant coffee drinker, and I literally only have instant coffee to make frappe. For all other like times, if I'm wanting, like, typically I prefer, and I don't know if I'm funny like this, I prefer cold coffee to hot coffee. Like, I will drink hot coffee, but year round, I typically, like, I go to work and I've got like an espresso machine, and I'll make myself kind of like an iced latte. So like just shots of coffee, milk, ice, and that's what I typically drink each day.
I'm sorry, we've got some breaking news. I didn't know Bob Dylan posted that Mars Toys, the 95 Two-Face Joker, has released and kit. I did not know that.
No, that was the invoice I was paying when we first hopped on together, and you're like, "Oh, give me a tick," and I was like, "I'm just paying an invoice." I'm super excited for that. So Mars Toys had dropped a couple of photos, and last week I think they showed a picture of the head sculpt. So I was like, "Is it coming soon? Isn't it?" But I literally like half an hour ago, when we were just getting ready to go live, I was like, "I'm paying this because maybe it'll get to me by Friday for my stream and I can unbox it."
Is anybody out in the chat have you ordered your the Tommy Lee Jones Two-Face? I mean, it turned out like Mars Toys has, I think, more hits to me than misses, and the one miss that I'm just really salty about is the Biff from Back to the Future. Like, that turned out bad. But we have Leo Soto. Good morning, Leo. Calvin, low-key collector. Good morning, welcome. Calvin's a lover of Greece too, so that's he was there last year, I believe, and man, go check his pictures out. They're amazing. He's Winman42. Interesting coffee talk. Oddly enough, I've never had a cup of coffee in my life. What?
Wow.
What? Not even in the military? What? That's crazy. Wow. Okay. All right. So You have never had the Fredo. You're gonna have to try it because it's everywhere
I'm gonna have to
in
look it
Greece.
up
It's
because
everywhere in Greece. Yeah.
yeah, it's been a long time since I've been to Greece, but every time I've had a frappe, it's
Oh, that's me.
Honestly,
I'm hitting all these buttons. I'm hitting buttons, and I tried to split because now I have to like make a separate in the OBS. I have to make a separate like thing for two Greek geeks so that I just can only see the ones that I use for this show. Right now, it has them. You know, it has everything that I've ever made. So like for the other live streams that I do, it has everything, and I'm like touching everything. That's why you saw people saw the live build intro.
oh, I didn't see it.
Loki says it finally released. Hallelujah.
And that's the thing, like I have to say, like because Mars toys when they first started out were a little bit controversial because like the Ra's al Ghul figure, I do think that head sculpt was a recast, so they used to be a little bit cheeky, and I'm guessing that Joker, the Jack Nicholson Joker, is definitely a recast.
Oh,
But I think
the first one.
yeah, since then, like because I got their Bruce Wayne, the Alfred, and the Riddler, and all three of them are just fantastic. So I am really excited for the Tommy Lee Jones Two-Face, but also they teased and have said they're still intending to do Poison Ivy, which is cool because of course they have the Bane currently up for pre-order. Yeah. So I'm quite excited with the figures that they're choosing to do. It is a little bit of a wait, which I know collectors don't like, but I'm always like, if it comes out good, I don't mind to wait. I think when you wait and it comes out like Biff, I think that's when people get really disappointed.
Yeah, and yeah, that their first Joker was definitely a recast, but their other one, Mr. J, that they have those are all ones that they've created themselves, and that with Jazz Inc. announcing that Jack Nicholson is not doing any more licensing, I need to get a second body because I have you can't even see him right now. I have the Hot Toys one, but I want to do the museum head sculpt that I have with the beret. And you can't do them. I wish Mars Toys would just like release the body. Just be like, hey, here we're doing a light run of bodies. Here you go.
Which they did with Biff. Was it with Biff that they gave you the option to just buy the body? Yeah, you could just get.
Yeah. Go finish. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say you could get a spare body because it came with multiple outfits and sculpts. So with that, and I'm the same because I literally just bought a Kento Studios John Wick suit, and it has a tie pin for the look in the second movie, and that thing is like, I cannot. And when you get it finally in place, it doesn't like securely connect, and I'm like either charge me extra and give me a couple of them or let me buy them individually. Because I wish that with so many things, like make spare parts available or chuck in extras, like put the tie pin or tell me how to attach the tie pin because I futzed around and when I finally got it in place, I adjusted the collar and the cap just went flying. I don't know where it went. I went around with like a magnet, like combing like my desk and the ground with a magnet, hoping it would stick to it. Nothing. I was devastated.
Yeah, it doesn't make same with Hot Toys not having extra wrist pegs or having the option. Like, why don't they just have a pile of this stuff back at headquarters and you can, get replacements. But yeah, that makes no sense whatsoever that you can't get extra parts. But the other thing with the Mars Toys one, I would also like the outfit. That's the thing, like the body with the outfit. And I don't want to spend like that. Even the Mars Toys Joker is like $300 right now. And I'm like, I don't want to spend $300 just for like one look. But at some point, either somebody, maybe Topo will make the outfit. And like that would be amazing. Like Topo.
Yeah,
Like
I'm a big
11,
fan of
Kai.
companies doing outfit sets because
Who
there's
else?
so many head sculpts that don't get used. So I love it. Like Topo, Kento. 11's been a bit quiet of late, but I
Yeah.
seriously outfit sets. I'm such a fan of. Like Pop Toys has done a lot of them in the past. I think it's such a no-brainer for like some of these third-party companies to just come along, do an outfit set. Easy money, I think.
Very easy money. It's like, but yeah, I would definitely love that. But having, I know there are people that love the Batman's after 92. It's okay. Whatever. Whatever. I just I wish I did. I wish I loved them as much as other people because I do love Batman. He's like him and Spider-Man are my like top two favorite superheroes. So it would have been nice to, have
Have
continue
you
that line.
when it's a loaded question
Okay.
because I used to feel very much the same way. When was the last time you've seen Batman Forever and Batman and Robin?
Okay. So Batman Forever, 6 months ago, I put it
Oh
on
wow, okay, very recent. Okay.
and then I shut it off. Like I'm
Oh,
30
okay.
minutes in, I'm like, I'm bored. This
Yeah.
is like, yeah. So I don't know. I think I was so in because I love Tim Burton and
Yeah.
I don't know if I've mentioned this before. Like usually on 4th of July, we will celebrate Tim Burton for some reason here in this house,
Oh, that's
and
cool.
each person gets to pick a Tim Burton movie, and we'll do like a little Tim Burton marathon. So, yeah, I don't know, like I think with I guess it's about expectations. With 66 Batman, I was a kid. I knew it was gonna be campy, like then you get the 89 and 92, and it's a little bit more serious, darker, a little camp in there, just a smidge. And then you get what you're thinking is going to be a continuation, and then it gets cheesy, and then cheesier, and so yeah, and them still making a Poison Ivy, it'll be interesting to see the race between Jazz Inc. and Mars Toys. As much as I love Jazz Inc., if Mars Toys does anything like the 66 line that looks immaculately perfect, or that Jim Carrey Riddler that they did, that looks great. And this new Tommy Lee Jones, it's like it'd be hard to spend the extra, cash for, especially here in the U.S. You guys in Australia, you guys fall under his, like you can order, right? You can order straight from Yoast in Australia for like the Catwoman and the.
I didn't though. I actually did order it through Kit because it was I like to know the price is the price, and because Kit included postage and everything in there, I did get it through Kit. So but it's interesting. So the Tommy Lee Jones Two-Face, I just paid the balance on that. So the balance was like 160 US, and I think I paid a $20 deposit. So 180 is there's my post promoting the stream. 180 is like very cheap.
Oh.
And that's what I thought's interesting because Mars Toys had previously said they were going to do the Danny DeVito Penguin and the Catwoman, and then they went to ground on those. So I wondered, are they going to continue with this line of figures? Because like 1/6 Kit does seem to be the primary retailer for Mars Toys. So I wondered, well, they're now stocking Jazz Inc. Is there maybe something here? So when they showed the Poison Ivy, I was like, oh, you definitely have my attention. Because I've said enough about my feelings of Jazz Inc. and I want to see some actual production photos of the Catwoman before I do another PO with them. So I was excited to see this. My only concern when I saw this was I'm worried they're going to do a mixed rooted head sculpt with the hair.
You think?
Well, because look at it. It's only like the top bit. So I'm like, please don't do that and then do the 3-0 style. And then from here down, bad rooted
I don't like that
hair.
either. Yeah.
Because the 3-0 Arya Stark I have is like that. And I would much rather they just do it as sculpted than do the mix. I don't really love the mix of hair in that style. So that's the only thing that worries me when I see this.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I don't think anybody's ever done it well. I think even Hot Toys tried something like that in the
When
past.
InArt showed their Daenerys prototype, it was mixed, and I was just like,
Oh,
"Get out of
really?
here!" Like, like they were like at the Wonderfest in 2023, and I just went, "I'm sorry, you're talking premium, and that is like 3-0 behavior. Like, do not give us like half sculpted, half rooted. Like, I think you're better off picking a different era of Daenerys if you don't want to tackle that hair like fully rooted."
Good morning, people from Daryl. Did you guys see that? Did you see my thing pop up? Anyway,
I did.
Good morning. Yeah.
But I don't know what I can see that other people can see because your OBS is
I
very
don't know
different to
either.
StreamYard.
I forgot that. Yeah. So yeah, and this one will definitely be cheaper than the Jazz Inc. one. Although I believe Jazz Inc. is upset because now they were a third party, but now they're a licensed, and they're upset with third party people. I mentioned the other day, oh my God. I mentioned the other day on Brother Cousins thing that I think, because we were looking at, what did they just post, Jazz Inc.?
They posted the Catwoman body.
Did they? I didn't even see that either.
And I was just like, sir, I want to see outfit. I want to see head sculpt. I don't want to see a silicone body. Like, your pre-orders opened a long time ago. We're now in mid-July, and you have shown us nothing.
I know it sounds like we're being harsh. And I forgot what we were talking about. I think somehow the animated Batmobile came up. And, oh God, oh no, I know what we were talking about now. It was the motorcycle, the 66 motorcycle, which looks amazing. I will have to say. Part of me is like, I should have got that, but other part of me is like, where am I going to put it? Oh, and there are so many other things that I want, and the Bat Cycle was only in the show, it wasn't in that show although I'm probably going to miss it and be like, oh no, I should have gotten it. And again,
join the wait list.
I don't have to join the wait list. You can still buy it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The only problem is it's only a 6-month, because it's in production. They and also the deposit. So once they go into production, Jazz Inc. kicks up their NRD. So it goes from 100 to 300, which I'm not like, I guess I understand being such a small company. They don't, it's just like their family. So like, you got to secure, something, and people know what's happening. Like it's in there when you buy it, it'll get kicked up. So it's a $300 NRD at the moment. I mean, it'll still come out to, it'll be like $180 a month, which I'm like, I can't do that.
It's a Mars Toys Two-Face.
Yeah, you could get several. Yeah, it is a Mars Toys Two-Face, and you can get 6 of those, plus 7. 7 of those. But I was like, I like this. I want this. Although, and then I started saying, I was like, Yost probably doesn't like me. But then I said, Yost probably doesn't know who the hell I am. So, whatever, Yost. And I still think that the blue animated Batmobile is, I cannot wait to see. I hope I'm wrong. Like, I hope I am wrong about that. But if they do it the way it is in the picture, it's going to turn out to be a mess. And I mentioned again that my 10-year-old, and she's very good artist. I'm not saying that she's like, she is. Some of the stuff that she has given me for this office, I wish I could. She is a very good visual artist, and she probably would do a nice, neater job with all that. And again, maybe they tighten it up, but what I don't like is the updated photos being darker. Like, it's just a little deceptive to me. That's the part I don't like. The vehicle looks like itself. That's why the black is a great option. And it's the original color from, I believe, from the animated series. So, and the way, how they engineered the engine, amazing. The lighting, it looks like the structure of it. It's just that two-tone paint job that I believe there are ways to get that two-tone with spray paint. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm sure I could look into it. But first, before I bash Jazz Inc. a little bit more, no, I'm not gonna. Maybe I will. Morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Austin and Roach with a jacket. Welcome, my friend. Good morning, everyone. So yeah, I think that I think they're gonna be two different Poison Ivies, obviously. The same character, but Jazz Inc.'s gonna do, they got Sean Dabbs, they got whatever. It's just I want to see what the production is, and they did show. Let me see.
They showed it was the seated Batman. That's right. They showed the seated Batman sculpt.
Wait, there we go. Yeah, let's pull up the seated Batman sculpt. But to end it on the Mars toys, this is probably going to be a lot cheaper, easier to get for the US, because technically, if we're going to be technical, both the Jazz Inc. and the Mars toys do not have North American licenses. So both of them coming to North America is illegal. And so it doesn't matter which one you get. So I'm not going to feel sorry for anybody in this situation. Because the holders of the figure licenses for the North American market and Europe, because no, you can order from Jazz Inc. through Europe.
Yeah.
North American market is, we'll just say North American. That includes Canada, everybody. That's all of North America. Maybe even South America. Huh, I have to look into that. Neither of those companies technically are supposed to be sending it to us. So, don't feel guilty. Pick one. Just pick the one that you want the most. With the Poison Ivy that's going to come out. That's the same thing with the Tommy Lee Jones. Hopefully, maybe it's so popular they'll do a second run. Or maybe they made it extra and you missed out. But, who knows? Let's see. The Broke Collector says, just got Kyle to John Wick from Kit. That tie pin looks terrifying. Wish the jacket
I think he means
just got
Kento John Wick, I think he meant to say.
You know what? That's probably what happens.
Autocorrect.
Because that or speech to yeah, it happens to me all the time. I'm like, I didn't say that. Wish the jacket had some wires in it for action poses, but overall it looks good. Did you get that one too? You said that, right?
Yeah, that's the one I got. And Broke Collector, a couple of people I've spoken to have said they actually had to glue the tie pin in place. Because that was what got me, because I wish it like snapped in or like had a like screw cap. There's no real way to secure it. So a couple of people in Asia had it and were displaying it. And I was like, hey, how did you do this? And they said they took the jacket off, they took the vest off, they got the tie, because you've got to thread the tie pin through tiny holes in the collar. So it's really hard to get it through both holes. And then when you finally do, the reward is that it doesn't snap into place. So that's what someone had said to me. They took off the jacket and the vest, and then on the longer piece of the tie pin, they put like a small bit of super glue. They put the cap on. They kind of held it in place till it dried, and then they put the clothes back on. And that's what bugs me, because I wish they gave little instructions and tell you how to do this stuff, or like had made it like magnetic or something, because as I said, I finally got it in place. I was so happy. And then I had to adjust the collar, and then the cap just went flying. I don't know where.
Yikes.
So frustrating.
That sounds like a nightmare.
It is. It's not fun. So yeah, I can give you more info if you need it, Broke Collector, but that's what I've been told, is to use a tiny little bit of super glue to secure it in place.
All right. That's I can't imagine, because like you're talking about the little itty bitty tie pin, right?
Yeah, and the holes in the collar, it took me ages to realize, because I was looking at it going, how do I do this? And then I looked at someone's photos and went, oh, that looks like it's threaded through the collar. So it's like pinhole little holes in the corner of the collar, and it's easy to do if you the first time, because you can see on the right side of the collar, but then when you're threading it through the other side and you're looking through the like underneath side, you can barely see the hole. So as I said, so it felt like such an achievement when I finally threaded it through. I was like, thank you, Jesus.
Yikes.
And then the cap just sits, like it doesn't snap. It doesn't, as I say, like even if they made it a little thing that you had to just screw it, like twist it in place, like it would have been so much better. But you go through all that and it's not secure in any way. So in theory, like I get why they've done it, because it looks a bit more accurate, but the execution is just a bit, and I just wish like have some instructions that tells me thread it through. We recommend a dab of glue, like tell us. Like it takes no effort to put a little bit of paper just to tell people how to, because I even messaged them on Instagram, how do I do this? Nothing. So I was lucky that like I saw this collector in Asia that had it. I messaged them. They very kindly responded and gave me that information.
All right.
Yeah.
Dagito says, hello, Greek Geeks. And Austin Johnson, my guy in the UK, he makes amazing models and, 3D prints them.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, they're Star Wars, so Miss Allison, but...
Don't say that too loud, she might hear.
Two-tone color for the animated Batmobile. Would a wrap or hydro dip? Hydro dip might work. The wrap might look plasticky, but I don't know. They do. Somebody posted this special spray paint that like showed the two-tone, and Jazzing did have a paint job that they did on the 89 like hood, and they showed it, and it looked good. Or the 89 like cockpit, and they're like, this is what we plan on doing for the animated. So I don't know what might have happened between those that. And Lumi is in the building. Hello, Luminara. Welcome.
Morning,
Justice
Lumi.
for Okoye.
Oh my goodness, so much. I was watching the last little bit of Will's Foxification stream when I woke up this morning, because Justin was on and he's going to ACGHK, and I thought of you, Lumi, because someone did a super chat and said, Justin, if you see Howard, can you tell him to make a koye? And I was like, yes, the campaign is growing.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to go back to Hong Kong this year, and I feel like, because I know where their head office is.
Oh.
I feel like I just want to stand out the front with like a big printed poster of a koye. But I know protesting is kind of illegal there, so I'm like, will I get arrested? But I'm like, I feel like I just need to stand out the front with like a big printed thing of a koye. Just stand out the front of their office for a day. Silent protest.
They'd be like Australian jailed for protest, but I think that's
literally over action figure protest. Yeah.
Yeah, unless that's just for the government, just protesting the Chinese government. I don't know. But Jazz Inc. did show this, and this is the production. This is what you're getting from the factory. I think it looks good. I don't need a seated Batman, so I mean, here's my take on a seated Batman. If they did one for the 66, I would like that a lot because I can see them. Now, if I have the cockpit closed on the 89, I can't see it. But this would be great for the 89 Batwing. Like, because you can see him in the thing. Like, this is... You Batwing owners out there should be grabbing this. Like, just snapping it up because that is what I would show for this. And I think it... Like, if this is... He said his production, it looks great. And for $125, that's not a bad price either. If you do his payment plan, it's like $10 a month if you spread it out to the furthest amount that you can spread it out, which isn't too bad. What do you think?
Look, I've always thought it was a smart product for them to make because that's one of the things you constantly heard about, like the DX9 and trying to get that to sit in the Hot Toys vehicle, that it doesn't really work. People are worried they're going to damage their figure. So I think the concept and actually doing this, I think is smart. And my understanding is that they have tried to make this compatible to both the Hot Toys and their own 89 Batmobiles, which again, I think is super smart.
Yeah.
And the Batwing. So I think it's a clever product. And I have to say, like, I am not opposed to a power pose, particularly having gotten the Armory, and I really like that power pose Bruce Wayne that Hot Toys did. So I think for certain characters, I think it makes sense. And I think for the vehicles, it would be a smart thing for them to do. And I think given they are doing the 68, like, someone should be asking in that group, like, hey, could you do seated Batman and Robin? Because you'd have the original 66 vehicles and the 60 and the people getting the 68. Like, you'd get 2 bites of the cherry from that because they have talked about looking at that line. So if you're going to be producing sculpts and whatnot, then why not also... Because quite a bit of it, I assume, would lend itself to a figure or a seated version. So for me, I think it's not a bad move to think of those iterations where the seated character could fit multiple products.
Yeah,
to go down that path.
Yes, I would love a seated Batman and Robin because I'm afraid to put them in the seat because of the nylon stocking that it's made out of, and I don't want to, like, scratch it, and then you have to, like, smush them. And I think Yost, my buddy,
I'm surprised no one's asked in the group.
Make a seated 66 Batman and Robin. Also, that'll kill another bird with the same stone, because trying to get either the Mars Toys 66 or the Hot Toys 66 is also not easy. So you could have a version of those figures for the 66 or the 68. And while we're at it, why not just make a separate power pose for the motorcycles, so you don't have to squish down your figures. So yeah, I think those are all. We'll also take 15% of that for that idea. So yeah.
Or as Joanne would say, just send me a Batwing and we're even.
Oh my God, yes. Loki picked this up. Calvin picked this up for his Batwing, and I am jealous because I really want that Batwing.
It's impressive. I saw it at Bob's house. It's something. He has it, like, mounted, like, on the, like, wall quite high up, and it's incredible.
I wish I got in on that, but decisions, and it was a while ago. And now, if you, I think he's totally sold out. But if you go to the website, it'll like the wait list. And I put myself on the wait list, and the same day was offered a Batwing, but the monthly payment was only like 6 months of monthly payment, and I'm like, that's like $300 a month. I'm like, I can't do that. I told her, I was like, I didn't think I was gonna get picked so soon. Also, I wish you had the regular, monthly payment, so it could be like $100 a month, instead of.
Isn't there talk of him maybe doing a 12th scale as like a GoFundMe?
Yes. The 12th scale, I think I'm definitely going to grab that to at least have something. Although, as a 1/6 collector, I'll feel empty without having the 1/6 version. Maybe one day down the road, I have everything set up here in my empire of display cases, and, I'll grab one or what have you. I don't know. But it would be great to have one of those. And I'm sad I missed out. But yeah, Yost, we love you. Just get that animated Batmobile blue to actually be the way that you're saying to do it. So, I mean, also didn't like the. I think we mentioned it last time that we didn't like the. And so Bob Dylan didn't either. So it's public knowledge. When Yost posted, "Oh, look, it's
what a delightful surprise!
What a surprise! Justin is reviewing the. I don't even know what he was reviewing.
It was the Bat computer, the BVS, Bat computer.
What a delightful surprise. But no, you sent him that. You knew it was going to happen. Like, don't blow smoke up my ass.
Well, that's what got me, because then
straight.
in the post where Bob rightfully said, hey, like, I have a tracking number that's not moving. How has someone already got one? Oh, he ordered day one and paid extra for air shipping. So you're publicly saying he's paid extra to get it first to review it. And then, I was looking on Collector Freaks and was so shocked that Justin has reviewed. I'm like, sir, please. Come on.
Be honest. Just be like, oh, Justin just reviewed this. We're so happy. Yada, yada, yada. That's it. Don't be like, oh.
Yeah, literally.
I did it. Wow, we just did some controversial stuff. Yeah, we're Greeks. We're going to burn the house down if we have to.
Take no prisoners, mate.
By Jazz Inc. So, we'll leave Jazz Inc. for now. And I'm going to shut off so you can't see it. All right, so Helen brought up the fact that, Windman's like, it was a joke? It wasn't a joke! Oh, wait, what if it was sarcasm? Son of a bitch. Nah, it wasn't sarcasm.
I don't think it was.
Loki Collector is like, that was one hell of a heated discussion, LOL. Just glad mine has shipped. Bob's video has me hyped. Yeah, that's right. Bob did unbox it in Mafia's Discord, I believe. So if you want to go check that out, go to Mafia's Discord. Bob Dylan has unpacked it. So
you can watch things on replay in Discord?
Yeah, I
didn't know.
So, unless Bob,
I'm so new to it. I have no idea. I assumed like if you weren't there, because when he was, unboxing it, I was like at work, because I would have been so interested to see. But I'm so new to it that I just assumed if you were doing something live that you had to be there at the time. But I could well be wrong. So I'm genuinely interested to know how that all works.
Yeah, I could well be wrong also, because I just threw my Discord together, so I'm still learning. And yeah, so I just learned that you can get these like gems and stuff to upgrade your Discord. So I still don't know how to use those, and I'm learning how to use those. So we'll see. So I can give you guys, a great experience. Oh, let's see, Winman42. Maybe he posted a video in the Discord. Well, he did it live, and maybe he did. Yeah. You're right. Maybe he videoed it at the same time, and just reposted it. Let's see. Did I remove you from? No, you can still see. All right. So, Helen brought up the fact that the Australian tennis great Mark Philippoussis, when he was
Greek
younger,
man.
Yeah, Philippoussis, looks like David Cornsweet. So, trying to put a game together called Philippoussis or Cornsweet, and we're gonna see if Helen can guess who is who. Let's see, Loki. I missed the Discord, but referring to his... Oh, he did a Facebook post. Okay, I didn't know that. Never mind. Don't go to the Discord. Look at his Facebook post. Bob Dylan on... You know where he's at. It's probably posted at everywhere. So, I don't know if this is... Like, Helen's probably going to get them all right, because I cannot find a David Cornsweet. Like, when I do an image search, it's all freaking Superman. Like,
because typically he doesn't wear his hair like
why.
that. He has like his head shaved, and it's not his typical look that he rocks.
All right, so you know what? Google decided to auto finish my thing. So let's see. Okay. I can't have that one. I can't have that. All right, so here's the first one.
You need to make sure I can't see your search term in Google as well.
Oh, you can?
No, I'm saying you need to make sure I can't. I can't see anything at the moment.
I'm going to pop it up. Oh, Dante's here. Good morning, Dante. I like the t-shirt, sir. This is my... Oh, geez. You can get this off of my, I think it's in the description, maybe. This is a t-shirt I designed, my box fetish t-shirt. This, I don't know, let me see if it'll work, because this barcode, I made it so that it actually works.
Oh, nice.
So, but... Just the resolution on here might not... Let's see. No, I am not taking a picture of my boob. No. It's too, I think it's too blurry, but I wish
it's like a mini QR code, is it?
It is a QR, yeah, it's a QR code, definitely.
Nice.
Let me see,
That's
so
clever.
close. Yeah. It's supposed to be like the the coupons, from, anyway, if, oh my gosh, hello! What the heck happened? I don't know what happened. I think somebody touched my internet.
Oh, okay. I was talking, but then I didn't know if people could, still hear me, so I tried to continue on.
This is... oh my god. I have a guest in the house that should not be here.
Oh.
And, yes. They might have... I have to fix my... Because the internet downstairs by the entertainment center, but the two plugs on the wall are hooked to a switch. I'm gonna have to like change the switch. Sorry, everybody, about that. So yeah, you said to change your. Yeah, you won't be able to see any of this. So what were you saying? So
No, I was just trying to explain to people the backstory. So I was telling them how, and I don't think anybody saw it, so I'll go again. So I was saying how when I was watching Show Off last week, because when you're streaming, it's nighttime here, so on Sunday mornings, I typically watch Show Off. And I was saying how you had the photos of the Inner and Superman head sculpts up, and how you had displayed a comment from the chat on the screen, and it sort of covered the lower part of the Inner sculpt. So I could just see this part. And when I could just see this part, that's when I was like, oh my God, this head sculpt looks like Mark Philippoussis. So that's the background as to why I think the Superman looks like Mark Philippoussis. Because when the bottom part of the face was covered, I was just like, and I've like met Mark Philippoussis in person. So I was like, I've seen him close up. And I was like, that looks like Mark Philippoussis to me. So hence.
Yeah, let me see if I could cover part of his face.
Yeah, just give me like a cross section.
You're just gonna get. All right, so the first one is gonna be, and I'm just gonna delete the URL so you can't see that.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna do this. Let's see. Let me. You know what? Let me move this down. All right. Let's see if you can get this. David Corn Sweat Superman or Mark Philippoussis. Let me share my screen. You know what? Let me just do the whole display. No, entire screen. There we go. Wait, don't say anything. Don't say anything until
Anticipation is building.
All right. Mark Philippoussis or David Cornsweat, you guys can play out in the, oh no, you can see it now. Son of a bitch. Did you see it?
Well, I think you brought that photo up before.
Son of a gun! Who is this? Is this Mark Cornsweat, Dave, or
it's Mark Philippoussis.
Son of a bitch.
But I had seen you bring that up before. But yeah, no, that's Mark Philippoussis, affectionately known as the Pooh in Australia. Actually, fun fact.
As the what?
The Pooh.
Oh yeah, okay, the Pooh.
Because Philippoussis.
Hold on, I'm gonna. So.
But I can see.
Yeah, here the no, we can't do the game is. I wish there was I should have. I thought about the game this morning, and I'm like, wait, I should have.
It's okay.
So here they are, like not too far off. Like you can see if you hide.
I did think there was elements.
Philippoussis is like there he is. I'm trying to hide both of them with the same in the thing.
I love what I should have taken a screenshot from your stream and done a graphic for you. I should have done that.
Look at that. It does.
But yeah, I do. I think there's elements.
Here, look. Like, not that one. Well, I want, like, he looks, just a little David Cornsweat in there. That's Philippoussis,
He
by the way.
probably has the physique to do Superman. He was like 6'5", big lad.
Now he's much older. He's not.
Oh yeah, he's got to
old.
be like 50, around 50 now. But back in the day, you know, in his 20s.
I want to say hello to my man. If he's still on here, Preston Hoskins is in Osaka. He's having an amazing trip in Japan. I am jelly, but it's amazing. Like his pictures, it's amazing.
Has he been to Toy Sapiens? Like Bob Dylan was in Japan not that long ago. And he went to Toy Sapiens.
He went to Toy Sapiens.
Nice.
He went to Disney. He's basically doing my vacation that I planned this year, but couldn't execute. So whatever. But no, I'm so happy that he's having a great time over there. So yeah,
So he can just give you all the recommendations so when you do go.
Yeah, definitely. I wonder, Preston, if you're still on here, because he said I was frozen. Preston, if you're still on here, are you going to Universal Studios in Osaka? Because there is a so we watch an anime, our family, called Apothecary Diaries, which is an excellent anime. And they have the characters from Apothecary Diaries roaming around Universal Japan. And that's only going until January 4th. Although the Demon Slayer movie is out now in Japan. And I'm jealous that I can't see that movie at the moment. But we'll get it in September. And I'm sure they're going to change Universal Japan to have all the Demon Slayer people. So why don't we? All right, so that was a failed game of Philippoussis or Corn Sweat.
Although, are we, with the chat's permission, can we talk a bit about the movie? Because Costa, I was quite intrigued that on Show Off you had said there was a couple of things you didn't like about the movie, and you didn't go there, which I respect because the movie was very new and you wanted to give people a chance to see it. So I don't know if there's anybody in the chat that's hasn't seen it going to be opposed, but I was keen to know your thoughts and what it was that you didn't like.
It was hold on. I'm trying to pull up something so that we could have an image so people know what we're talking about.
Preston says he's going to see them tomorrow, I think.
Oh no, I have to reset my okay, hold on. I have to reset
the chat.
The chat. Preston. I'm looking at it and all it has is Windman, you're back now. But yet the rest that's what happened. There we go. Move that over. Where is Yeah, the chat disappeared. Awesome. I love that show. Let's see. I'm sorry. I'm looking at this thing. There's this Hauntley's Head announcement, and now I need to save this that short because I am going to be building my own Madame Leota from the Haunted Mansion with the actual video footage from it and make it, and somebody built one and they put out all the directions. So I'm building that this year. I need a Hauntley's head, and those Hauntley's heads that are not available at the moment, and people are selling them for $200 when they're normally like $29.99 or something like that. They're some crazy price, and I do not want to oh my god, what was I doing?
looking for something Superman.
No, I got that. I just need to add the chat back. All right, there we go.
Some Inception stuff. Oh wow, I look so impressed.
Do you want me to keep this up so you can see the actual? No, this is what everybody sees. Hold on.
Oh goodness.
I'm gonna hit live. No, let me pop out.
I just look like, it's funny because the first time I went to Las Vegas, I'll tell a story. There was a cafe called the Angry Greek Cafe, and that's what I look like. I just look like an angry Greek. So maybe I could get a job at that cafe.
Well, I just froze it at a spot, and yes, it's you look like you're confused. And I'm like,
I don't look happy.
I'm looking away. You're looking kind of in that direction, and we're both like, "What's going on? I don't know." All right, so Preston
the Mad Greek, the Angry Greek, something like that. But it was in Las Vegas.
All right, so Preston is going tomorrow. Awesome, that is amazing. But yeah, here's the Superman, and we'll make that. All right, so I did mention that there are right now. I think I've kind of scaled back it to one thing I didn't like. I've mentioned it on other streams this past week that were like spoilers, no spoiler. If you haven't seen Superman, just mute us for a bit, and I'll give you the thumbs up when we're done talking. But the one thing I really did not like was how James Gunn decided to make the second half of the message where Superman's Kryptonian parents are like, yeah, you're gonna get a harem, you need a harem of women, and you need to. I didn't like that. It was a bad message. Like it was. It's like, for me, I'm used to the message from the original Superman, and even Man of Steel did the, his parents were noble and had moral thoughts about taking care of people on Earth. And at first I thought, oh, it was they doctored it. And then each time they're like, it wasn't doctored. And then the guy asks Lex, it's a great thing that you doctored that. He's like, it wasn't fake. It was a real message. So I was like, no, why are you doing this to me? But overall, I enjoyed the movie a lot. I'm going to probably see it again soon. So I like it. James Gunn's, I like his humor. I like what he's done with, like, all of his stuff. I've even thought of possibly just collecting James Gunn figures. So, like, finishing up my Guardians, obviously. I still, I need Drax. Who do I have? I have Star-Lords in the closet. I have a lot of. So, I need Rocket and Groot. And Rocket, Groot, Drax, and that's it. Those are the ones I need. But I don't know which ones to get. Like, the original Groot would be awesome. But I do love Infinity War Groot. Do I get them all? So then it move on to, I guess, one of my most watched James Gunn movies, which is The Suicide Squad. And I love that movie. And I am on the wait list for Harley Quinn for The Artisan. And I jumped on the wait list as soon as, like, I didn't make it through the thing. So, and some people had theirs convert. I'm dying for that to convert, because when you want to figure, every time I see it, I'm like, yeah, I like that. I want, that. Sometimes I'll pre-order a figure just to pre-order it, and then I'm like, what the hell did I just do? Or 6 months down the line, I'll be like, if I cancel this right now, will I care? And then, because I'm having one of those existential crises right now. I have the Cherry Blossom Stormtrooper for pre-order, and, paying that off. And I have... I went and got the chopper that is black, the Imperial disguised chopper. And now I'm like, did I really want those? The Cherry Blossom, yes, but only if it came with the robe.
Sure.
And then I'm like, I'll get this one, and then I'll have somebody make the robe. And then I'm like, no, I want the actual, like... that one that Hot Toys made. I haven't decided. Also, I'm in a spot where I'm not having fun, I guess, technically. I'm not having fun collecting. Meaning that you see all of this stuff. Well, now you can't see it with the other box. I have piles of boxes. I have... I'm just not enjoying my figures because I'm not getting them out. And why am I piling on more stuff? In fact, those two, I don't really I don't really, like, I've gotten maybe a couple of figures that I've had pre-ordered for a while, with the Anakin. That's been what, 2 years. The like, and Jack's, like, those are the only two that I was like, I'm not really buying anything. And part of it is that not having that fun, and part of it's also like I can't have everything. So can't the money aspect of it too. So I do want the Harley Quinn. I do have to go get King Shark, but I think I want to get him.
Oh, side note, King Shark is super discounted at Pop Culture at the moment. I don't know how that works with postage, but he's super cheap at Pop Culture at the moment.
$30 is the postage. My Deadpool, that might have changed, but when I got my Deadpool, I think Deadpool was only like $20 to $25 shipping from Australia.
That's I paid when I got my John Wick from Sideshow. I paid like $90 US to get that shipped to me. I was so salty. King Shark is 199 Australian dollars on Pop Culture, which is like I don't know, $3.50. Hang on, I'll tell you what it is because I've got an app on my phone. It's like 130 US.
What? That's what I'm looking for under. All right, wait, real quick. I'll put it. Yeah, I have it. I'm gonna put it
brand
in
new Pop Culture.
Let me log in first because this way they'll have my address. It's a bad thing that I just enabled. Oh no, I log in with Google. Never mind.
Because I just don't know that you're gonna find
150 and like 150 shipped would be great. But
because if you have any reward points, like that's what I like about Pop Culture, you can stack the rewards and then bring.
Let's see, I'm gonna
bring it down. Sure, if you did wanna.
Yeah, if you want to. Let's see, King Shark. Let's see.
Yeah, it's dirt
so he's
cheap.
No, that's the statue. There? 118. Oh,
wow!
I clicked on it. It said 118, but then it popped it up to 130. Boo! But that's still cheap. Hold on, let me add it to the cart.
Let's see what
the final price would be. Yeah, that's what I'm.
Because as I said, like the John Wick, that was like. Cheaper than the stupid postage I paid.
Let's see. All right. So it's got my address. Bada bing, bada. Holy crap. Hold on. Wait a second. Wait till you see this price. Hold on. The shipping's not count. So they dropped the price when I signed in. But
yeah.
Oh, you have my shipping. I'm not that's why, because they think I'm Australian. But they should have my regular address in there. Hold on.
Free. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything over 100. I'm not used to pay all that.
So shipping is $48.90. So let's see the final price. What? Oh my god, I got a discount code too. $155.59. That's with the $48 shipping. That is not bad at all.
That's not bad, because I imagine that boxes of my audio's breaking up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you fine. Uh-oh. What about my audio? Is my audio breaking up? Is our audio breaking up? Helen's audio is breaking. Okay, Preston's. Okay. Robotic voice Helen. Uh-oh. Oh, real quick, Preston says The Apothecary Diaries is my second favorite, but Frieren Beyond Journeys. Yeah, I gotta watch Frieren. And should have beat Solo Leveling for best anime. At the moment, our family thinks that Apothecary Diaries is like, although I'm partial to Demon Slayer, these last 3 movies, oh, and it says on Helen. Okay, only Helen, only you, Helen. For some reason, you were breaking up. Anyway, 155, and if I do that with PayPal Pay in 4, I might be getting King Shark today.
Oh, I'm such a fan of
Yeah, me too.
4.
Me too. Yeah, divide it up into 2 months. Like for if it's low, if it's a low cost. But yeah, I wish somebody would finish that. I know that there's third parties with the Idris Elba's character. I have Peacemaker, so I've got I've got Peacemaker. I really want that Harley Quinn, and then if I get King Shark, those are like the 3 licensed.
Yeah,
figures.
I'm so salty that they did that Harley as an artisan only, because I have wanted a Margot Robbie Harley Quinn for the longest time. Like, she's Aussie, I like the character, but I wanted the comic book style suit, and we finally got it. And then they only did it as artisan. Like, I feel, and I get because of Birds of Prey, and I kind of question why they did 2 versions from that anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I feel like there's a lot of people who would have wanted that version of Harley. Yeah. And I know that like there was a third party who kind of did that outfit set, but you know, they had to make it a little bit sexy, which I didn't really like. So I contemplated, do I get that and mod it and just get a loose Harley Quinn sculpt, and maybe I can, because I like the one where she's got like the 2 buns and one's red and one's blue, and I was like, maybe I could paint the one black and like kit bash my own. But it really bummed me out that we finally got the combo I wanted, and then they made it artisan only, which are, for me, it's close to impossible to get unless I go through a reseller, and I don't particularly like going through resellers for pre-orders. I roll the dice. PayPal window, but for this period of time, I do not like ordering with resellers through Facebook groups and whatnot.
Well, yeah, I mean, they could have done sculpted hair, because they've done sculpted hair. Yeah. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna try to pull up the Harley off of let's see.
Preston is saying his waitlist for Harley converted. So there's
they converted a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago. Some people got theirs converted. Unfortunately, I was not one of those people.
With time, though, you never know.
Yeah, I just wish Hot Toys' website would actually, you know.
Oh God, I never visit this website.
But it has, the reason why it's so slow is they have so many high-res pictures. So it's
like everything is on there,
and it's high, and it's high res. It's not like let's see if I do it. If I do it on Facebook, Artisan Harley Quinn. Yes. Welcome to Two Greek Geeks. We go all over the place. Hey, Preston's Figure Flex Friday popped up. My waitlist converted on the Artisan Harley Quinn is coming. Wow, I type in Artisan Harley Quinn and we get Preston's. Here, we'll pop it up on the screen. Let's see. There it is. That's the first the marketplace. That doesn't count. First thing is Preston's. So here he is. Congratulations. So somebody here is saying that, is it the same head sculpt as this Harley Quinn? I guess it can be, yeah. But I don't know, the painting's different, it's a little bit more refined, but there we go. Let's go. Like this, I want this. Like, it's from the Suicide Squad. It looks great. Please, Howard, convert it. Convert. Separate rolling eye. Oh, I want this. You get the javelin from that that whole thing with what's his face, Flula Borg being that character. I love. The whole thing. I just like that whole, and his music drops. That's another thing. So what we didn't get to talk about real quick, because now we have to go back, and I have to hold on. I have to pull this up again so that we can get your take on Superman, because we did not get your take on Superman.
Can I just quickly say, though, the Suicide Squad, and this might be a funny thing to bring up, but like, I remember being in the cinema so hyped for it. And then when the opening track was Johnny Cash, I was just like, I love Johnny Cash. I was just so like, oh my God, this is amazing. And I kind of discovered him a little bit later in life. But I love his music, and I think you know how people often say to you, if you could only listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be? I legitimately feel like it would probably be Get Rhythm by Johnny Cash, because I feel like no matter what mood I'm in, like that song, like I love it and it lifts me up, and I really like Johnny Cash. So I absolutely loved that the movie started with a Johnny Cash track.
Yeah.
Like that was just like, okay, I'm in, and then it did not disappoint me from any point thereon. So it's funny how sometimes those opening tracks, because even I think of like Iron Man 3, and it starts with you know that Blue song, like that I'm Blue, and it's like, it felt like, I was like, that's random, but it just worked. So the music can make such a difference to a movie. But yeah, the Johnny Cash track at the start of the Suicide Squad, it totally got me. Superman. Okay. So it's interesting. So I've never been the biggest Superman fan lover. Like, I've seen a lot of the movies, but I don't have him in my collection. It's not been that level of character. So part of me was going into it going, I'm interested to see how they go. I'm interested to see what James Gunn is doing with the DCU now. So went in not knowing what to expect, very open-minded. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot more than I was expecting to. I thought there was fantastic casting across the board. Like, I really liked David Corenswet, and I also really liked where they picked the story up from. And it reminded me a little bit of the Batman, where we don't need to see the pearls in the alleyway and all that. We know backstory. So we didn't see the learning to fly in the cornfields of Kansas or whatever it is. So I kind of liked where they picked it up, where he's new in the journey, but it's not an origin story, but he's still kind of trying to find his place in the world and what is his role. So I really liked the point of which we got him, where he's still working it out and maybe has a little bit of doubt. Like, I really like, I always forget her surname. Is it Rachel
Brosnahan?
Thank you. I really liked her as a Lois, and like that interview scene between the two of them, like the dynamic.
Yeah.
I really liked that. I did really like Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor. I thought he was great. And then because I don't watch a lot of trailers, but being in groups and everyone's like, not a spoiler, but let me talk about all these characters that are appearing. I really didn't know how they were going to fit so many characters in the movie. And I thought the Justice Gang thing was done really well. Like, because I was worried it was going to be like Justice League, where they're trying to tell a story but introduce new characters, and it's too much. I thought they got the balance of that really well. I really liked this version of Mr. Terrific. It was a huge improvement on what I had seen in Arrow, where I thought the character was made to be a little bit goofy and weak. Like, I thought he was it reminded me a bit of the Zack Snyder Justice League, where when you watch that and like Cyborg, you see him in a different light and you're like, oh, he's like the MVP. Like, for me, I was like, Mr. Terrific's kind of like the MVP here. I really enjoyed it. So I liked that. I wished we'd gotten a little bit more of Hawkgirl, but I kind of understand, like, you've only got so much screen time. So I enjoyed it a lot more than what I feel like I was expecting to. I enjoyed the story. I liked the direction it was going. I was a bit worried when the parents, like when we first saw the parents, and I was like, I heard that accent on the mum, and I was like, oh my God, are these going to be some kind of satirical? But I like the way that all sort of came together at the end. But also, I got to talk about the Aussie. We got that little Millie Alcock cameo, a Supergirl. She looked phenomenal. And I already want a Supergirl and Crypto 2-pack, so I'm hoping that's coming down the line because she looked fantastic in the outfit. I loved this little reveal that like Crypto was her dog. I really came out of it going, you know what? Like, I know James Gunn likes a bit of humor, and I am the kind of person who likes the gritty DC. So there's a couple of moments where I was like, okay, maybe that's one too many jokes. But overall, I really liked it. I liked this version of the character. I liked that it wasn't the he's all conquering, all doing, can't really be challenged. I just came out of it just like really enjoyed it. I'm probably the same, would like to see it in the cinema again. But it really, for the first time in a long time, made me feel excited about where could the DCU go, which I don't feel like I've had. But my asterisk to that is I am loving the Batman and the Penguin. So I'm hoping that can be left alone to continue to see out whatever it is, because that is the DC that I kind of fell in love with. And I just think the Penguin TV series was fantastic. I really liked the Batman 22 movie. And I know there's all these rumors about who's going to be the Batman in James Gunn's universe. Like, if you want to separate that and make that other world, I have no problem with that. Don't mess with that, please, because that is, I'm really digging that over here. So let that exist in Matt Reeves' world. And let that come to its own natural conclusion. And if we need to keep it separate, that's cool. But I don't want that getting sort of tainted or sidelined or kiboshed because of something over here. So that's my only thing where I was like, I hope this doesn't impact on the Batman, because I do love that world.
Well, good news that the script has actually been handed in for the Batman 2. Yes. James Gunn said that he loves it. It turned out great, and they will be moving forward in that universe. The only one thing I didn't like about that was I'm not sure the look of the Joker is the only thing that I'm having issues with, but whatever, we'll see what happens. I love that movie, and you know what? I still haven't seen the Penguin TV show. There's a lot of things that I haven't seen.
Oh, haven't you?
No, because I can't. I want to sit down and watch it and just like take it in, and not, because a lot of the times I'll watch stuff. I'll have stuff on in the background while I'm working, and there are certain things that like I still haven't seen Andor season 2 because I want to be able to sit down and enjoy it. That's what I did with the Thunderbolts, which I finally recently saw, which was great. I might have liked the Thunderbolts a little bit more than this movie, to be honest.
I think Thunderbolts is my favorite of the year so far.
Yeah.
Of everything, series, whatever that's come out, Thunderbolts is very much number one for me.
And on that segue, next week we have the Fantastic Four. And we got some reveals from that, and maybe we'll make that our last talking point. Talk about.
So do you want to give people the thumbs up that we're done with Superman?
Yeah, we're done. Although I think everybody in this chat has seen Superman. I want to say good morning to Six Scale Sith. Good morning. But yeah, so the day before Hot Toys decided to reveal their Fantastic Four stuff, because it was a slow week. We got a drop, a release with the
Palpatine, wasn't it? Yeah.
We got I think that was like it, really, right? And then some Cos babies, possibly.
Always the Cos babies.
Yeah, we got some these Cos baby scenes. So from Across the Spider-Verse, they're called Cosby Diorama Collection. So we're not going to talk about Fantastic Four. We're going to talk about Cos Babies because I thought that's more important. I know you guys would rather talk about Cos Babies. I mean, look, I do collect them. No, this is the only one I got. The Back to the Future.
There's so many of them. Like,
Yeah.
I couldn't believe when I went to Hong Kong how many freaking Cos Babies there were. I had no idea how many there were.
I had no idea they were this small. Like these little guys. But no, we're not talking Cos Babies. We're going to talk Fantastic Four. Now, the day before, they did say that we're going to do soft vinyl, our Soft V Masterpiece series. Actually, I should just pull this up and we can go through the Hot Toys. So they're like, look at this. We got soft vinyl. We'll show you what it is. And then they did. And first, I want to say, people were posting the day before or even weeks before, oh, you think Hot Toys is going to give us a Galactus? And I'm like, why would they? There's a 32-inch Galactus by Hasbro that is like one of the best versions of Galactus. You get like 4 heads. You get like a silver you get 4 heralds. It's massive. It's 32 inches tall. I'm like, what are they gonna do? Give us like a 20-inch Galactus? Posable.
Do you know what? Do you know what I honestly thought they were gonna do?
What?
When I understood the size of Galactus, I thought they would do what they did with No Way Home, where, you know, with Sandman, how Sandman was like a diorama base.
Yeah.
That's what I thought they'd do with Galactus. I thought Galactus would be like some kind of base or diorama element. Because when I saw this soft vinyl or soft V, whatever it's called, announcement, I didn't know what to make of that. I was like, what are they do? Like, I went, is this going to be like, in my mind, I thought it was going to be more of those like artist impression figures, because they have done a lot of, like when I was in Hong Kong in Secret Base, they had a display of like these artist impression Spider-Man figures that have never gone up for pre-order. So that's where I wondered, is it going to be like random stuff? I was not thinking the next day they were going to drop a 28-inch Galactus figure. I as I say, I thought it would be some diorama base or some backdrop. I didn't think they were going to do this, because that is, I don't know that a lot of people have got space to you know what? People are going to need to build their own garage cubes to accommodate Galactus. That's what they're going to need. The cube's going to go off.
The cube
concept's going to go off.
Crazy. Like I said, I wish I had room for a cube. Let's see what is going on.
And
here?
If you don't know what the cube is, you have to join Costa's Discord, everyone.
Yeah.
Subtle plug.
Yes, very, very subtle. All right, so this is the HasLab Galactus.
Yeah.
This is just the box. The box itself.
Is that 12th scale? I feel like someone said that to me in my stream, but I wasn't sure if that was true.
With Galactus, there is no scale. Because Galactus is bigger than a planet. And if you do 1/6 scale, he's going to be skyscraper size. And if you do 1/12 scale, he's going to be the size of my house.
Gotcha.
This is, let's make one a size we think people will be happy about. So it seems big. So just the box here is 35 inches tall, or just under 900 millimeters or 90 centimeters. Okay. This is 32 inches or 82.7 centimeters tall, the figure itself. It is more of a representation, obviously, of the comic book. And the detail that they put into this one is amazing. I'm going to be unboxing it again Well, I took it out to look at it when I first got it a few years ago. But today, later this afternoon, I'm going to be unboxing the Galactus because I want to display Galactus. It's time that he gets freed from his box. Because, damn it, I need to have fun with my toys. And, but this Galactus is soft vinyl, and he comes with, like, power posing pieces, I believe. I don't know if...
Yeah, mini. It's got 6 points of articulation. So essentially,
Right.
it's the upper body. Like you can move the head. I think you can move the wrist. You can move like parts of the arm, but that's it. It's very limited in how much it can articulate.
Here's the crazy thing about this. You could probably 3D print this. No problem. You could, if someone would scale, I know, Luminara, Box Watch. Yes, Lumi. So, you know what? I'm going to probably wear your shirt later on. I'm going to switch it off during the stream so we can get off of Box Watch, for at least for this figure. Let me see if I can move it. There we go. So, yeah. Look at this, 6 points of articulation with rotatable movement in the head. All right. Upper arm, so you can do this. You can move the shoulders. The forearms, I don't know if the forearms bend. Do they bend? And the wrist. All right, so it is the upper body. So he's a power pose. And then you get, this is what I like about this. You get the little bitty figures. I mean, some of these don't have a lot of detail, like the Pedro Pascal. I do love the surfer. Uncarded reviews. Tim Tams for everyone.
You're late. We already have them.
We Tim Tam, baby. Oh, I am gonna try one of the new flavors. So, yeah, delightful. I'm gonna do the strawberry one on camera. I think this looks. I think the look. It looks great. It looks like, you know, the actor that is playing Galactus. It looks like him. So, I mean, it's great. It's gonna be light. You know, it's soft vinyl. There's not much to it. I'm not going to get Galactus, because why would I? I've got to find a place for a 32-inch Galactus over a 27-inch Galactus. Let's see. Hold on. Let me look at this.
I think it's around 28.
70 centimeters is 27 and a half inches. Oh. Yeah, this is what I use to do my the metric. So it's metric and empirical on the same thing.
Me too.
Oh, you got one. Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the best.
I feel like in Australia it's pretty standard to have both units of measurement.
Not here.
Whereas I don't know in the US if you just believe in the inches and that's not typical. But I feel like in Australia a tape measure will always have millimeters and centimeters on one side and then the inches on the other.
Question: does yours give you the length of the piece on the side, or the look on the side? Does it say? No, probably not.
No.
Because I
have heard that some tape measures tell you.
Yeah,
oh no,
so US
I do.
Oh,
I do.
Lucky.
86 millimeters.
This
there
one
you go.
doesn't.
It does.
I need to get one that does that, because it does help in tight spaces. So like if you go to the end, like, you know what this is from end to end. Like, this will tell me, but this doesn't have. This only has inches.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, I got this one off of Amazon. So try to find one of these at like Home Depot is like, it's hard with metric.
Well, let me know if you need me to send you one in my next parcel. I'll send you one. If you don't find one, tell me.
Yeah. So
send you one.
Just so you guys know, Helen did send me a box of Tim Tams, and I'm gonna try these strawberry ones later. So I'm going to put those out. And then Sophia and I are going to try the rest. And let you know our thoughts. But I'm going to be sending Helen tasty cakes and stuff from here. And I found out, my wife told me, there's a website here that has all of the Pennsylvania or the Philadelphia stuff on one website, and you can like buy the stuff, and then you can ship it internationally. So I don't even have to go to the supermarket. I'm just gonna go onto the website, just order some stuff, and just have it sent to you. So next time we'll see Helen's thoughts. On the snack foods from here, and we'll do a candy cake slam. I don't know if it's possible. I don't think it is.
I'm so intrigued by these because I'm familiar with like the Hostess cakes and like the Little Debbie's, and I remember going to a Walmart and going, oh my god, like Little Debbie's got quite the empire. But I don't know that I've heard of tasty cakes, so I'm quite interested.
They're regional. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
So the company is based out of Philadelphia, and it's just the Northeast. When I went away to school in Florida, God, I couldn't get them. And then a store did have them, but they had to import them from the Northeast. So they're having like, this was in St. Louis. So I moved to St. Louis after college, and there was a place that opened up the guy was from Philadelphia, made a cheesesteak and hoagie restaurant, but would have his brother ship him cases of tasty cakes to the store. So I was able to get them there because of that one person. But yeah, I think they're delicious. I mean, I grew up on them, and my favorite are these chocolate covered candy cakes. So it's like milk chocolate, a layer of peanut butter, and a sponge. And it's covered by, the milk chocolate. And they are delicious. But I will let you,
I do dig the chocolate peanut butter combo. I have to say, I do like it. I do think it's a winner.
And I don't know if you noticed on Show Off, people were giving me I did.
They were suggested, and I was like, oh, I didn't know there were so many things. I was like, it's because it made me, as I say, it made me think of, because a friend of mine, the first time I went to the US, I don't know where she picked up about Little Debbie's, and she's like, oh, can you let me know if you see them? And I just remember going to Walmart, and it felt like this entire rack. I remember sending her this photo going, these are prolific. Were there particular ones that you wanted? Because it was just, I thought it was like it's a cake, but it was like, no, there's hundreds of them. Or it felt like there was hundreds of them.
So back to Galactus, because I know we're Greeks. We go all over the place when it comes to stuff. So that's why it'll be impossible to cut any of this stuff to be shorts. But talking about Galactus, Uncarded reviews, this Galactus is a day one pre-order for sure. It's something totally different and unexpected from Hot Toys. So this may be a one and done piece that will become highly sought after. That is true. Also, this is 1980 HKD, which comes around to be about $250-ish. I believe. Oh man, I can't believe I forgot. So it's around $250 in Hong Kong. So it'll probably be $300. Even with that size, it'll be like around $300. Because it's soft vinyl. So yeah. They did a great job. I'm wondering if it's like how do you make soft vinyl? Is it injected molding? Is it I don't know. But I feel like looking at all of these, you see how there's all this detail in there with the face and stuff. Like somebody could make a 3D model of this, and then you could print one yourself. But I do like it. What do you think about Galactus? I know you're not going to be able to. I don't know. How do you feel about the Fantastic Four? Like, I know you're Marvel, but
it's funny you say that because I don't really I don't really feel anything for it, and that feels odd to me. So I didn't really know anything about the Fantastic Four. So I had this conversation on my stream yesterday. So if anybody was there, apologies. I'm going to repeat myself. So I don't really know much about the Fantastic Four. I know they previously made movies. People didn't really like them. I never saw those movies. I don't know a lot about them. So I also don't really watch trailers. So the first real bit I saw about this was when I went to see Superman. There was a trailer for the movie there. So I saw that. So I don't know what to expect. I'm like, is it going to be just like this very retro 60s story? Should I expect it to start there and maybe it time hops into the future? I don't really know much about it. So for me coming into it, I don't have that, oh my God, yep, I'm getting all these. It's going to be amazing. I guess my observations of these announcements was more intrigue from 2 points of view, because when I came to understood the size of Galactus, as I said to you, totally did not think Hot Toys was going to touch this. I thought you'd maybe get a diorama display of like a hand, like Sandman style, and that's what it was going to be. But also to announce 6 SKUs before the movies even come out, and potentially like hopefully they'll announce like the Johnny Storm for people who want the full team, but also Hot Toys hasn't finished a lot of teams in recent times. So that interests me. And then this is where I would love to know the business side of things of, is this Hot Toys backing this because they think it's going to be a big winner? Or is this a push from Disney to them going, hey, we need you to really crank up the merch for this movie? I don't know. So it's just really odd because I haven't even bought tickets to see it. Like, I will see it, but I just really don't. I just don't have a feeling towards it. I'm so sorry. Console yourself with Tim Tams. That's why I sent them to you, so you can eat the feelings of the hot takes. So I really don't know what to think or feel or expect. I just don't. So I'm hoping I go have a grand old time at the cinema. But as I say, from a Hot Toys behavioral perspective, I can't think of the last time they announced so many figures prior to a movie being released.
Yeah.
It's like, because it's 6 SKUs. When you look at everything, I feel like in recent history, we've been like overjoyed when they've like announced one before, like, oh my God, they've already announced the Superman before the movies come out. Isn't that great? But 6? I did not have that on my bingo card.
Let me check real quick. If this is going to be like a Superman figure type deal where it's going to get released within the next month, or
Yeah, and that's the cool. And I thought that was clever from Hot Toys, doing that sort of Deadpool and Wolverine approach of having some stuff release pretty quickly. I do like that. So, it doesn't feel typical to get a figure within the same year of a movie releasing.
So this is going to be released end of next year. So all these are going to be released end of next year. Okay. Couple things. End credit scene, Thunderbolts. Hopefully everybody have seen Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
You saw them both, right?
Yeah.
One was the Fantastic Four ship. Okay. This is in a different universe. So it's the multiverse is happening. So this Fantastic Four is not in our universe yet. So this movie will be the why they come into our universe. Galactus is a planet eater. So he's usually connected with the Fantastic Four. They did that movie in the early 2000s, The Rise of the Silver Surfer, which I thought it was okay. But that Galactus was shit. It was a big ball of gas. That's how they made Galactus. They didn't even try to make him comic accurate. So screw them for that. But
so I haven't missed much. Not seeing the old movies is what I'm taking that as.
Have you watched any of the clips that they've released?
No, and that's the thing.
Okay.
I don't watch any of them because I feel like they give away too much. And I don't want to know all the jokes and all the best scenes. So the only time I really see trailers is if I'm in a cinema and they're showing me trailers before a movie. So I saw the trailer before Superman. I have seen nothing else by design.
Seeing those scenes has made me just amped up my excitement for this movie. So the stakes in the movie, it's crazy. It's gonna be great, and it's all gonna lead into Doomsday and Secret Wars, because there's gonna be a character that's gonna be introduced that will be very pivotal to those things because of what has happened in the comics. I didn't read those in the comics, but I've got friends that read them, and I've said, I've listened to them. Luminara says, where are her Tim Tams at? I don't know. Where are her Tim Tams?
Are you saying you're not going to share with Lumi, Costa? Is that what I'm hearing?
You know what, Lumi? I'll see her in October.
When are you going? When is? I was going to say, when is the NYCC that you guys are having a meetup? I'll send some more before then.
The 12th.
Okay, so I will send some more through there, and you will hopefully share some with Lumi. So NYCC, I will send a care package again. And you guys can Tim Tam Slam together, and then Lumi can let me know what she thinks. Are you still on the caramel?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good.
I'm going to have to pop those back in the fridge because it's hot in here and they melted.
Yeah.
Cat in the house. Hello! Uncarded Reviews says Little Debbie makes a plethora of snack products. Yeah, they do. I love the Nutty Buddies. The Little Debbie Nutty Buddy. So it's like wafer bars covered in chocolate, and inside there's peanut butter in between each wafer.
Oh. Speaking of wafer bars, to get back to the Greek, chocofretes? Feelings? Thoughts? Do you know what they are?
Oh my God. I probably do, but I didn't know there was a name
for them.
Oh my God.
Because when I was in Canada,
there
I found like a Greek cafe and they had Ion chocofretes, and I literally for my lunch had a spanakopita and an Ion chocofreta, and it's like a wafer, but it has like a hazelnut and chocolate coating. They're the best.
I didn't realize I was on this whole page for it. There it is.
Chocofreta. Beautiful.
I love
them. I love them. They're so good.
Is that's a dippable? Yeah. Look, they even have they have the crema, the chocolate crema in its own
oh my goodness, they have a chocofreta spread. Wow.
Yeah. It's the
like...
Greek version of Nutella. Stop it.
I did not even know that was a thing. Oh wow. I love a chocofreta though. So good.
I'll have to try that. So you're right about the, let's see if I can find. Now here's the crazy thing about the team. Like, they give the team, like, they have Johnny. Why not talk about Johnny? Hold on, let's see. Deadpool in a red suit. Welcome, hello to both Greeks and everyone in the chat. Uncarded Review saying that they would be willing to pay under 400 shipped for the Galactus, which, considering how tall it is, yes, I think it's going to be a good price. And they gave us a little Uncarded Reviews talked about the process. It's typically rotocast hollow, made of polyvinyl plastic material, big molds that are hollow, and on the inside The paint and deco is where the real cost comes into play.
Oh, okay.
And I'm expecting some really good paint jobs on that. So, and Deadpool in a red suit. My guess is Hot Toys had to release all 4 as they are the Fantastic Four, and it was part of the deal. I hope that this week they'll release Johnny.
I had to wonder if maybe is there something in his kit of accessories that's a spoiler, and is that why they didn't? But then sometimes they just like fuzzy them out.
Good point.
But then that's the only thing I could think of as to why you'd announce 6 figures with the 2DXs and not him. Because sometimes they just blur it out. Like I remember with the Black Panther 2 Shuri, they didn't want to show you the head sculpt because it would give away the Killmonger style hair. So that's all I could think about, and I hope that's it, because I want to see Hot Toys start to finish teams, because I'm so convinced they are only going to make Yelena from Thunderbolts, and that makes me sad. So I hope they do finish this team.
I mean, yeah, look at them all together, and the head sculpt on Johnny looks good. I'm curious why. But you might be right. I didn't think about an accessory that could.
It's all I could think about. Like,
so maybe Johnny is coming after the first week of the movie. Uncarded Reviews says actually seeing comic book accurate representations of the Celestials and Galactus is a great improvement over the prior trend of gas clouds representing Dormammu, Galactus, Parallax, etc. Yeah, I do enjoy the comic accurate representations because Galactus is this big dude. I mean, he's like this, this big. I cannot wait to open this.
I'm so keen to see how you're gonna unbox that live. Like, I'm intrigued.
Well, this room is a mess, so I'm gonna dump everything on the table that I do all my work on over to the couch and just do it on the table, I guess. But today I have to do what do I have to I've been holding off cleaning my room because I've been wanting to film me cleaning my room, if that makes sense. And that's dumb because I have to start finishing videos. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of videos that I need to finish, but I need the space to finish them. So today I am going to, after the second live stream, I'm going to finish, I'm going to, show the cleaning of this place because, let's see.
Can I offer a suggestion?
Sure.
Because you have the wireless mic. You could you not do it whilst you're doing show off?
Clean
do
the
it
room?
do it as part of a live.
But I am doing.
Is that a controversial take?
It is because what I plan on doing is a time lapse.
That's right. I forgot.
It. Yeah. So it's going to be fun.
About that. Yeah,
but I'm going to also be doing an uncollection tour because these cases aren't filled. And I'm going to go around to each case and each area of the office and show and tell everybody what my plans are for each thing and each part of the office. I thought that would be cool. And then it's going to be vlog style. I'm really going to cut it very little. And so I can just post it quick. But then each subsequent vlog, I don't plan on doing like a full, tutorial for things because I have stuff on the wall that I want to fix and clean up. And before I'm waiting to be able to film them or do them on like show off or something where I can do a live build. But I think I'm just gonna do them as a vlog style and be like, all right, guys, this is what we're doing today, and then do it. And whatever I mess up gets put in. Like it just gets it's like a reality show. So you get to see the behind the scenes So that's what I will be doing later today. And then, you know, like this case over here needs a new shelf that I have to cut out of a board over here and got to put in the side glass. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Anyway, so the unboxing is, I'm just going to take all the crap off the table and put it to the side. And then, because... Oh man!
Because I think you have like a nice overhead setup. I think I need to pick your brain at some stage around gear because when you've shown how to do stuff on your live builds, like you do a really good job of showing people as you go. Whereas when I'm unboxing stuff, I'm like got this tiny little bit of my desk. People can't really see anything, and I'm like, oh, I need to perhaps get a little bit more serious about things and stuff.
Let me see if I can. Show you real quick my setup. It's from Neewer or Newer, Neewer.
Yeah.
And I wasn't gonna get one of these. Like at one point, I put a like plumbing pipe on the ceiling, and then put a camera to look down.
Yeah.
And it worked out great. But it could only be over in one spot. This, I put it on the table and I can, you know, move it around and stuff. I don't know if this will work because guess what? But, God, Greeks and our ability to, like, be on. All right, here we go. So you'll be off screen and nobody's going to be able to hear you. But I'm going to real quick. You'll be able to see. Can you see? Can you see right now when I change my camera? No. Shit.
I can see the view through your phone. Like I can see that.
Oh, you can see that now? Oh,
I could. It's just stopped now.
There we go. This is. So you guys see?
Ah, sure.
I mean, look at this mess. It is.
So press X to continue to answer your question. It's not dirty, it's cluttered. It's not dirty room, it's cluttered.
Do you see
which is everyone's collection room.
Yeah.
My room's cluttered. I just make sure the boxes aren't on screen when I'm doing a stream because I have stuffs everywhere. Yes, I can see your setup there. Yeah.
This pole right here. And then right behind it, that is photography paper that I can pull down.
Oh, nice.
If I want to, like, but I would have to take these off because this is too wide for this setup. I don't know. I was trying to do something where I could have everything all in one place. One of the things that you'll learn in one of the vlogs is that I'm putting lights under here so I can have like lights shine down here. But anyway, those are my plans.
It's good to know because I see ads for the Neewer stuff all the time, but I'm like, I like a recommendation, so it's good to know that you've obviously using it and finding it quite good.
They seem to have like sales all the time, so I think I got that for like 30% off.
Oh, nice.
And then they have one that just sits on your desk, like that clamps to the desk, and I'm like, maybe I should have just got the one that sits on the desk because I would have to figure out a way to clamp it on this desk if I want to do it, you know, maybe have a second one on the actual desk. But anyway, let's get back to the
derail.
As us Greeks do, we like to derail ourselves and talk about other things. Uncarded route. Interesting that they have not shown the most critical figure of all, the surfer. Are we not getting her? I think we are going to get her. I think we're going to get Shalabal. I think their silicone work with the Hano stuff. I think they're gonna do a very good. There's no way they can't. Yes, press X.
Well, they included the character as a mini with Galactus, right?
Yeah,
So
But
you'd
we want
hope
one
then.
six-figure.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, because like they're almost making it like it's a set of 5 characters. So then surely, if you're making 5 minis, you would hope then that they would make 5 in 6 scale as well. But you know, Howie Claus works in mysterious ways.
True, in such weird, mysterious ways.
Yeah.
Like 000 being a limited edition figure, but having his companion as a regular release. I don't know. But Press X, new collection room is on the way, and I need to pick your brain. You can pick my brain, my delicious brain, of course. You can ask me anything, man. And maybe we can discuss over a glass of Pinot. You get your favorite, I'll get my favorite. We'll talk about your display room. CBS Sci-Fi, what is going on? Hello, how are we? We are well. Are you well, Helen?
I'm good, thank you.
And Cat in the House says, at least your room is painted. I need to repaint it, Cat. There's so many dings on this wall, and I see white spots. It's bugging me, and I'm a perfectionist, and I hate being a perfectionist, but that's why I don't have that many videos out. I'm too much of a perfectionist. So yeah. So this was interesting too, that these aren't deluxes. They give you, wow, why is it to the side? Oh, that's why. They give you both Sue Storm and Reed Richards as, what do you call it? With Herbie or without Herbie.
Yeah.
Now, I don't even think the Herbies are different in either one. So, like, you could get with Herbie with one and without Herbie on the other one?
Because this was the question I was asking in my stream. I'm like, are there multiple Herbies? Because otherwise I don't understand. Because in my mind, I was looking through the standard, and I'm calling it a DX, even if Hot Toys isn't, the standard and the deluxe for both of them. And the Herbie was the only difference. And what really surprised me was, because they both come with a lot. And I know the Invisible Woman has the baby and the sort of cradle, and it has like the I think the top can move. And then with Mr. Fantastic, he's got what I'm interpreting as a second power pose like body.
Yep.
So for both to have all of that stuff, I could have understood them going, we're going to do a simple version, which is them in the fabric suit. We're going to make it a bit of a lower price point. And then the deluxe, you get the baby, you get the Herbie. And then for Mr. Fantastic, you get the second body and the Herbie as well. So it really surprises me because I don't know a lot about them. I'm like, is there a reason someone would require 2 Herbies? I don't know, because they looked the same to me. Maybe it's so you can have the interchangeable faceplate. You can have one with one faceplate and one with the other. Maybe that's...
Yeah. Now, one thing I'm disappointed, and I'll probably talk about this later on my other stream. Well, I'm going to talk about all the shit. Is that the Power Pose version is sculpted, and you can mix and match these. Why wouldn't you cover it with fabric? Like, I'm sure it's more expensive, but like, I don't know. Like, if you take the top, so let's see. So this is it together, just all fabric, the regular.
Yep.
And then here are the, you get a bottom half and a top half, which are both sculpted. Makes no sense. And then you can mix and match them. Look at that. Look at that, Punham. Look at that. Look at me. I'm Pedro Pascal. Yeah, interchangeable faceplate Herbie. Do you get only one face? Do you get different faceplates? I don't know. So here's Herbie, but where is... Also, you can get a metal collectible card with display case. it doesn't cost anymore, but they wanted to make a
But
special
also,
edition.
I like that for someone who lives in a region where we typically don't get those special things. I like that it's not something that's actually essential or makes me feel like FOMO with the figure. It being
Yeah.
like a little collector card or something, I'm totally down with.
Yeah, and so here's again the regular cloth suit, but then this is a combo of regular top cloth top, bottom. It's shiny down here, but it's nice and clothy up here. So I don't. That's the only thing. You just get a second Pedro sculpt, put the sculpted body together, and you'll have a second power pose. I guess, Mr. Terrific. I'm Mr. Terrific. Oh my God, I'm getting my movies mixed up. Although I would like a Mr. Terrific figure from Superman. Mr. Fantastic here. But yeah, these sculpted, and let me look real quick. I need to go find, I already passed it. There it is. All right. So they do give you they give you one stretchy, regular hands and then some stretchy, hands over here. And this one's a bit fatter. Yeah. So, yeah, I wonder what the different. Let's look at Sue Storm. But I think what do you think about the sculpt?
I like it. I think they're getting good bang for their buck with the Pedro likeness between this and The Last of Us. But for me, I think it looks nice. I think, from what I've seen, it fits that look of what he's going for. I do like to see in hand footage as well. So I'm hoping that some of our Hong Kong collector friends are heading down to Secret Base soon. But to me, it looks good. And I do like, I love a figure with a cloth outfit because it's not going to stick to itself. You're going to be able to pose it. You're not going to have those issues. I guess I didn't realize that the cloth and the vinyl bits were interconnectable. I kind of took it as you either needed to use the power pose body or the cloth outfit body, because it looks like with the Pedro sculpt, it includes a bit of the sort of, it's going into the torso. So when you remove it, I guess you're getting a bit of the shoulder to then plug into the power pose body. And I feel like that's just going to make people want to get a second head sculpt to have both. Like it's going to become it's going to be like Hunger Games over on the Toy Anxiety website trying to get that head sculpt eventually.
Yeah. It is the same exact Herbie.
And that's what I didn't understand. But then you get like the baby and all that with both versions. So I didn't understand having two SKUs for the two characters, and then the only thing extra is the Herbie for both of them. I don't understand the logic.
It would have been nice to have they did Pedro with stretchy, like the stretching parts. Why not do some like a clear plastic, invisibility version? Because I in the past, when Marvel was under, oh my God, I forgot the company. It was before Hasbro got the line and turned it to Legends, and I cannot remember the company for the life of me. Somebody in the chat, the 3 3/4 line, or the 1. God, I forgot the name of the company. But anyway, Uncarded Reviews. I think that Franklin and Herbie should be sold together as a set. That would be cool to have. What do you call it? Like an accessory set. Like they could have been, but I guess if you get them all in here, it's fine. Let's see. Helen's setup. Cat in the House says Helen's setup is so clean and organized.
Just the bit you can see, but thank you.
Oh,
there's
Dad Life. Yeah.
There's stuff.
There's
boxes of stuff I want to. Well, there's stuff I want to sell, which is a nightmare in itself. There's new boxes that have come in, but also because I'm really into like kit bashing and I'm trying to do that stuff. I have so many just parts, but also I'm trying to build up my suite of tools that I have at my disposal to make things easier.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a whole lot of stuff everywhere that you can't see, but I appreciate that. I'm trying to work out how I finish off this room. I was saying this on my stream yesterday, Costa. The way I plan is like I draw out my room and I draw up the cabinets and I mark out what's going to go in on each shelf in each cabinet. Because I'm going to do another something here, which I feel like most likely I will probably build another garage display case. But I just need to go through all my overthinking Greek perfectionist stuff to get it mentally right in my head. Because, I procrastinated for a year on how this was going to be. But then when I built it, it was perfect and I couldn't be happier with it. So this is I need to go through that whole beautiful mind process and then I will land on what it needs to be.
So, Blurred Dead Life, good morning, Helen and Costa. Did either of you get anything new this week or pre-order? This week, how about, did you?
Ooh. So on its way to me is the Jackson Ju 89 mouth plate for the new Keaton Batman that came out, I want to say last year. And then I just paid my invoice for the Mars Toys Tommy Lee Jones Two-Face. So that's one intro. Oh, and I just bought a bunch of Kit Bash parts because, again, I feel like I buy more parts. So I've got, like, I'm not even joking, like 3 different John Wick head sculpts on their way to me. I've got a John Wick 2 display stand because I wanted the proper display stands for my Kit Bashers. So that's all the stuff that's in transit or coming very soon.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have nothing. I have not pre-ordered anything this week. I had nothing come in this week. I am expecting today. Oh my God, what time is it?
Hang on, okay. Did you 3D print anything this week?
You saw the mess on that table. Nothing has been 3D printed in over a month. That's why I have to clean this room up so I have like a full stack of projects that I need to finish, and they will be finished. I am getting today, I ordered a long time ago, NECA's 35th anniversary Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle 5-pack from the 1990 movie, which includes the one figure that I didn't have, and this one figure was going for like over $350. It's a $30 figure, but going for $350 because you could only get it in a loot crate, and I didn't even know that was a thing. But now I will have this figure with the spirit of Splinter, so that's coming today. Nice. I'm excited about that. Uncarded reviews. I think that Pedro Pascal would have made a better Howard Stark. He would have made a funner Howard Stark.
He could have been a good Howard Stark.
Yeah, he could have definitely been a good Howard Stark. But then we wouldn't have got him as Reed Richards. And I know there's a lot of people that are not happy with his facial hair being there. But I believe Reed did have some facial hair at times. Just pick a frame. Uncarded review. Toy Biz. It is Toy Biz that had the Marvel license. And they had a Sue Storm that was like clear plastic, which was great because it was in her invisibility,
Because didn't someone do that with the Wonder Woman, like, invisible jet as well? Like, it was like a clear plastic molded. Yeah. I feel like that's been done as well.
Yeah, I do believe back in the day. Yeah.
And my theory, based on nothing, because Howard is an enigma wrapped in a riddle, part of me did wonder, have they announced these now? Because are we getting some alternate versions or some different suits in the movie?
I don't know about this movie.
I
think this movie will have these are like the suits, but in Doomsday, I am sure that in Avengers Doomsday, they will have an updated, maybe even more, definitely more comic accurate set of suits with their normal colors. But I do dig this retro 60s look. So retro futuristic space age look. So if I am going to get them, it's going to be these suits. Although, coming to the last character, and let's see, has Kit started shipping the Tommy Lee Jones? Well, he started shipping out, sending out the invoices. So I'm sure as soon as people pay them, it is 10:40
well, I've paid
at night
mine
right now
so
in
I'm waiting.
Hong Kong. So probably tomorrow they'll probably start shipping. Unless he did, no, probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow.
Yeah, he's either got them or he knows they're in transit, so he's wanting people to just pay and be ready to go.
Well,
so
I feel like they're best friends. The you know.
Yeah, because quite often when there's a pre-order exclusive gift, you can only get it through Kit.
So this is the one that I really want. Out of these guys, if I could, because I may only be able to get one, and I do love the Thing. I love that you get shirtless, full suit. I don't know if there gotta be two different torsos. Hold on.
No, it says removable shirt.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
I'm hoping maybe there's like some Velcro or something on the back, and it's not some awkward hooks or press studs, or like I think maybe Velcro might be nice. We'll see. But no, removable shirt.
Here's what I don't understand. So in the trailers, you see the Thing cooking with Herbie. Why didn't Herbie just come with the Thing? Maybe it's because he's too big? I don't know. But I know people are going to want the more comic accurate suit with this character, so they might be waiting till the next group, which might not come out until Doomsday next year, maybe not till 2027, 18 months after 2027, so it'd be like almost 2029 before the Doomsday figures even start rolling out. But anyway, I love this. I didn't even know, look, they even gave him a rock beard. I don't know what's going to happen in this movie. He's probably going to go into a depression.
Someone in my stream got really upset and said that the beard was a spoiler, and I had no idea. I was like, I have no idea if it is or isn't, but I was I'm sorry. They thought that they were saying it was a spoiler.
Oh no, is it? It's a spoiler?
So I don't know. As I say, I know nothing about these people. So him being shown with like a beard, I was like, okay, I literally have no idea why that's a spoiler.
So the Thing, if I remember this correctly, the Thing outlives everybody, and I think he, I can't believe I just turned on my anyway, the Thing in the comics does outlive the Richards, and he does have a beard in the comics, but it's like a sad thing, and then eventually he dies. But anyway, I don't know if it's a spoiler, if they're going to do the same storyline. They might not do that storyline. I don't think they can at the moment. But Uncarded Reviews, we need the Thing in his classic blue Speedo. Yeah, I think, and then we need a trench coat thing. So I need all the things. I need all the things.
I'm sure Bob Dylan can find you someone to make a blue Speedo for this.
Justice for Alicia. Oh my gosh, I don't. Uncarded Reviews. What am I? What did? Oh, his. Never mind. Let's see. So. Let's see. Alicia Masters. Okay. All right. That's what I thought. So. I don't even think they'll introduce that character. I don't even know, because they're doing the same thing with this movie that Superman did. We're not going back. We're not going to see them. They might do flashbacks of their character, of their, becoming
the
the
origin.
Fantastic. Yeah, and instead of, I believe before it was like gamma radiation, but this time it's like celestial radiation, and that's why.
Hang on.
What?
Celestial. Does this mean my suffering through the Eternals is finally going to pay off, or is that going to be totally unrelated?
Okay, so that's already paid off a little bit.
Has
because
it? Doesn't feel like it has.
In Captain America: Brave New World, we find out that the Celestial is made of adamantium. So all that adamantium's got to make some Wolverine and stuff, You can. So that kind of introduces the X-Men-ish in there. But yes, maybe there'll be. I don't know if you'll ever get your payoff for that. For the Eternals, because let's see, if it's a spoiler in the trailer, I feel like it's not a spoiler. If it's in the trailer, they meant it. But there are some, I will say on that note, Winman, there are some spoilers where these companies, like, not always the director gets final cut on the trailer or puts the trailer together. It's not every director's a Christopher Nolan, because Christopher Nolan, I'm sure, has, choice of how he's going to present the trailer. But sometimes these idiots will put in twists that are meant to be not seen until the movie. And that's what somebody was saying about the Project Hail Mary. So the whole time that trailer is happening in the theaters, I'm covering my ears. I'm like trying to not hear. I close my eyes. I don't want to know the twist from Project Hail Mary. I didn't read the book. I want to be surprised. I love The Martian, and it's the same author. But yeah, the trailers need don't give me a lot of. That's why you don't watch them, of course. That's why Helen doesn't watch it.
It was a really conscious decision, because it was during COVID when they kept delaying the Black Widow movie, and they just kept releasing more and more trailers. And I was like, I feel like I've seen the movie before I've gone to the cinema. And I just was like, you know what? Enough. I don't really follow the cinematic news. And even it gets me, because then I don't follow the news, but then people be like, oh my God, Doctor Strange is going to make a cameo in WandaVision. It's going to be so great. And then it doesn't happen. And then those people get like annoyed. And I'm like going, but you've based that off what? I like to just go in, enjoy it for what it is, come to my own conclusions. I just feel like the trailers give too much away. And for some movies, they have so many trailers. And I'm like, I don't want to know all the jokes and see the best parts of the action sequence. I want to go to the cinema and just have an enjoyable experience there. But that's why the Black Widow movie is why I stopped watching trailers, because I got so sick of them.
Yeah. Every
time they delayed the movie, they'd do all these new trailers, and I was like, no, I unsubscribe. No, thank you.
Well, I should stop watching trailers, only because I do like feeling that surprise, like when something, like I saw The Sixth Sense. I didn't watch too many trailers. I didn't go on, like back then there was no real online. I mean, they did a good job with making a fake website. Oh, now I'm thinking about the Blair Witch Project, which also.
Oh yeah, that was so well done.
So yeah. Let's see. Windman42 says he wishes that like the legs. I personally wish his legs were rock as well. We will probably get our speedoed version, as Uncarded Reviews mentioned. We will probably get one of those with his rock feet showing. That'd be great. Like, why is he wearing shoes? He's a rock. Yeah, nothing's gonna hurt his feet. Why did they put shoes on the thing? Anyway, Press X to continue says those eyes are creepy. Yeah, he's got such a sullen, sad look on his face. I'm wondering why they did this for, like, he's like, oh, I miss my, I'm ugly. That's his whole thing, that, like, he feels that people do not, because his wife left him because of, she didn't like the way,
I didn't know that.
Windman42 says the Celestial film was great. Fight me, LOL, or at least very good in my humble opinion. I enjoyed it. I do think that it was too long, and they could have done some things. I also think that they shouldn't have just dropped it, and they need to follow up on stuff. But I get that's not going to happen. I'm guessing because we're moving all out of that. Feige is back in control, and yeah. Windman says, true on the trailers, very true, but some folks don't want to know anything, and that's not the job. To tiptoe around. Why would I say it like that? Gurgamus, welcome. Welcome, my man Gurgamus. And then Windman42, Marvel has serious problem with posting 30 clips for the... Yeah, I do feel like the Fantastic Four... I love the clips, though, so I'm more excited. Some people might not like it because they are giving, like, 2-minute snippets, and they've done, like, 3 or 4 of those, and I'm hoping those are not the best versions. But the Thing... this would be the one that I would want to get just to have in my collection. And I know you're getting the Thing. You're getting the whole team, you said. So you're like, I love this team.
Yeah, I'm army building Herbies. Herbie is like the new Grogu. Like he's just going to come with everything. Every figure is going to come with a Herbie from now on. And I'm going to army build all the Herbies. It's going to be amazing.
I just realized I think I do have ADHD. Because I get distracted from these comments, because I was talking about how oh my god, what was I talking? See, look, I just got distracted again.
Oh.
I was saying how why I was gonna pick this one up over... I don't know, now I can't go back. I don't know. But Uncarded Review is going to help me out with the Thing's backstory. I read the real reason the Thing's wife left. Was
he's
because
coming.
They had a rocky relationship. I'll see myself out. Hey, dude. Yes, you are allowed to make those types of jokes here. Corny dad jokes. Let's do it. Let's see. There was a major plot point revealed in one of the Marvel's stupid clips released. It annoyed me. So in the Marvels, I don't remember.
I think it's in one of Marvel's stupid clip releases. So not the Marvels. I just think in one of those 2-minute clip releases that
I think
they've been dropping, perhaps there.
I think somebody wouldn't be happy with the most recent clip because it reveals Galactus's motivation, and I'm sure people...
Oh, okay.
I'm sure people were like, no! No! Why? I didn't want to know that. I wanted to be surprised. Yeah. Yes, in one of the clips for Fantastic Four. So yeah, so we know you're army building the Herbies. You're going to have like 20 Herbies strong. So that means you're going to go to Toy Anxiety and try to grab some Herbies on the side.
Yeah, I'm going to set up some bots to snipe all the Herbies on release.
Oh my God. Helen, I was just reminded what I forgot on the previous forget.
Oh, okay, great. Quick, before you forget.
And it's always has to do with Herbie. What I was going... I do have ADHD. I swear, I must. I can't focus sometimes. Oh my God, I forgot what I was talking about on this. No, I'm kidding. That was a joke.
Goodness.
Why didn't Herbie come with the thing when in the trailers they were cooking together? And I feel also that they made the thing cook something because the actor, Eben, he is a cousin in The Bear. So he's in the TV show The Bear. And I thought that was great that he's cooking in this. But why wasn't Herbie, didn't he come with the thing? Why didn't he have also, why weren't there 2 SKUs? Huh? I want 3 Herbies.
Because how tall do you imagine this to be? I didn't look up the specs. Are we talking like Endgame Hulk for thing? Like how big is he? Like I was told not Hulk, but I wasn't sure how tall he was because he looks taller than the rest of them. So I was like, are we talking like She-Hulk height, Endgame Hulk height? Like how tall is it? Because
oh my God, I'm hiccuping here.
Oh no.
All right, Hot Toys. I'm trying to get. Sorry.
Oh goodness.
I'm gonna yeah. I need Tim Tams.
You need some Tim Tams.
No, I forgot to bring water up here.
Oh
so
no.
I'm drinking the rest of this cold coffee.
You know, every time I stream, I try to have a big thing of water with me.
Yeah, same here. But while we're waiting for this to load, back to the Hot Toys thing. Windman says, yup, that's the one I'm talking about. Those rat bastards, LOL. I will say, Windman, that clip has made me 100 times more into this movie. I'm going to see it on Thursday. So I can't wait. It is 2 days post colonoscopy. Yes, I'm getting a colonoscopy on Tuesday. So my Monday and Tuesday are going to be just throw those days out the window. Because it'll be all day of prepping. And if you've had one, I don't like the prep. It's like the worst. Also, I have this weird fear of the anesthesia. But I'm still waiting. I'm talking about colonoscopy because the goddamn website,
the slowest website in the world.
It is the slowest website. They have everything that they've ever made on there. Oh, now it's timed out.
Oh.
Let's try it again.
Yay.
All right. Well, I'm sure the thing is probably Hulk tall. Although in the show, if we go back to the picture.
What about the I was going to say the photo of the team. Maybe we can get a sense there of.
All right. So according
to not
this,
that much taller. Oh, he's he's kind of hunched a bit.
Hold on. There we go. He isn't that much taller, but he's bulkier.
No, okay. Yeah. Interesting.
Huh. Yeah. His face here looks angry, which I kind of dig. That look like I'm gonna punch. It's clobbering time. We're gonna clobber. Lots of clobbering and happenings. Let's see. Can I make it bigger? Oh, that's
because they've even put Herbie down with him, even though he doesn't come with her. Herbie doesn't. Yeah, that's a bit cheeky.
Shit? Anyway, let's see. Good for me. I would love all my male friends to take. Oh, for my colonoscopy thing, I've had 3 so far. Yeah, this will be my second colonoscopy. My first one was cleaner than I have the most gorgeous, most beautiful colon ever created. So yeah, we're gonna have so much. I hope it's just as beautiful this time around. But yeah, I think we can. I was gonna ask you some questions, but we are 3 hours in, and we can save those for next time.
It went quick. I don't know about you, but goodness, it always and little Shuri's joined us down here. My Shuri Cakes is down there.
Here,
honestly,
Oh, she's I wish you guys could hear her. She makes little noises and she's very cute. Yeah, she's a little monkey. Where are you going? Where are you going, little one?
She's like, pet me.
Oh.
She's like, pet me. That's like my
But
cats.
she's like, pet me with your eyes.
Don't touch me. I will bite your
She's
hand.
she's a quirky girl, but I adore her. But yeah, she is a bit oh, she's just jumped on my armchair. So you can just admire her beautiful tail, everyone. It's a beautiful
Wait,
raccoon-like
here.
tail. Yeah, it's a beautiful tail. She's gone. She's moved. It's just yeah. Yeah, she's climbing up an armchair now.
I hope
I
you guys
always
enjoyed
'cause
that.
I've got like 2 detofs here, and there's an armchair next to it, and sometimes she jumps on the armchair, and I'm really worried she's then gonna like try to jump on top of the detofs. Hasn't happened as yet, but sometimes she's there studying it, and I'm like, do not, please. I cannot. Wow, the world's slowest website still struggling, hey?
Yeah, it's no, this is finally on the things page. So I'm waiting
Oh.
for that to load to hit details. So
So we can
so
get
what
the
do you
height.
while we're waiting for that, what do you got going on? What's happening in the
Oh,
world
goodness, in
of
general?
the 6 scale
Oh,
Shiro?
God. What's happening? Look, not a lot. Not a lot. I'm currently, like, my current obsession is trying to make the perfect John Wick 2 figure. I do not have the Hot Toys
Oh.
version, so that's why I've got all those parts and pieces coming, because I've got, like, a Topo version that I made, but then I've got the Kento version, and I actually was able to track down the shirt from the Hot Toys version that has the tie-pin in it. So I'm currently in a bit of a world of John Wick, and and that's why I was there watching, going, I'm paying $500 for that Osaka diorama. So if you find a way to make it on your own, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I need to get into 3D printing because I am obsessed with that diorama.
I'm actually finishing up the model. I gotta
Oh wow,
release. I told everybody I would release the artwork. I need to release the artwork.
yeah.
But that's all cleaned up.
Because have you decided how you were going to do it? Because in the stream, you had a few different thoughts as to how you would do the art part of it.
So the art. So technically, there are so many different panels in that scene, but they chose that one set with the cherry blossom trees. So like you can do any kind of. I forgot what kind. I think it's like Osaka something art, and you could just find some of that art, and it doesn't have to be like screen accurate, and you still get that same look. Now,
But are you going to print it on like acrylic?
Okay.
Are you going to have it on paper? Like that's the bit that sounded like you were still
so if I'm
working
going
that
to
out.
be, if we're going to be accurate to the film, it needs to be behind acrylic. So at this moment, I will be doing some tests where I take, I haven't decided which type of paper. Maybe I'll get a premium regular paper, not a cardstock, because I want the light to shine through. And to do it exactly like the movie, I would have to like probably either, might not even have to glue it to the back of that. We just need to have it in a way that it's pressed together. And you could probably do that with, what do you call it? Let me see if I can pull something up real quick.
Because during your stream, because one of my hobbies, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, is I learnt how to picture frame, because picture framing is so expensive here in Australia, and I learned how to do it. And I was thinking of even, and I don't know if you could find wood molding thin enough, but I was even thinking you could almost do it like a little wooden frame, piece of glass, artwork behind it, the lights, and then kind of seal it in. But I feel like that might make it a bit thicker than what you were wanting the panel to be.
So this panel, if you look at it, this technically is one big ass panel, because if you see up in these corners, these are like it's one big panel with like these corners or these like strips here, like I guess bolted in. It's basically a big light box, and this is a movie shot, so you can see that the artwork is behind acrylic. So it's kind of like doing a movie poster and having the movie poster. So I think that's what I might not even glue them to I might cut them out and have it set up on the back end of the plastic where the two pieces get pushed together with like a little frame on the inside. You can see this artwork looks close to the one from the, that company. But let me pull this up real quick. If you look at the companies and the way they did it, you will see that it looks like they put a border around the acrylic and didn't make it like it is in the movie where it's a frame. So this is a piece of acrylic that probably has like the artwork painted on, I'm guessing. And then they also print, so you can print on acrylic. Like if I wanted to, I'll just go to my acrylic place, I'll give them the artwork and they'll print it on. We might even do it that way.
Nice.
So I just don't know how much it costs, and I will ask them. But that's what they did. And then you see like there's a box frame here. So if we do it this way, I already have a frame set up made, and that would be this frame right here. Let me see if I can solo myself. So that's 2 Greek Geeks. All right. So this frame here, I could just take this frame. I take the painted acrylic or this printed on acrylic and just stick it in here. Do you see what I'm talking about? Okay. But they can't hear you. I forgot about that. So a good thing you're not talking. So this piece right here, oh, you can see it without me being, so this piece right here, and if we pretend that this is the acrylic with the thing, so it'll be printed on the back side where the front side will be shiny, and then bada bing. Now, if I wanted to spend $300, I could get a printer to print on acrylic. If I wanted to print my own, and then it would be this, and I would put, you can see inside here, I have 5mm wide white LED strips. They'll fit perfectly in there. And then you take the bottom piece and I put a little piece and then stick it on the base like they do it. And that's it. Like, I'm gonna have to, you know what, guys? We'll talk about this a little bit on the stream later. But I will talk about possibly printing that design onto a piece of clear acrylic, and I will reach out to my people and see, because we already have the frame. Like this frame, I can make it any size or width or any, just gotta remember what the see what the depth is of this inner shelf, and yeah, so we might be able to do that and probably cost, what's it, 100? Well, how much did you spend?
I think it's gonna cost me about $500 Australian. It's like 110 USD per panel, is my understanding.
Okay, so might be able to do these with $50 depending on or less, probably less, because the amount of printing, like the amount of this, is like dollars to print one of these out. It's just the work that you're gonna have to put into it. Never mind. You probably won't even have to like sand it or anything. You just put the two sides together, and it'll be like minimal. And then like the LED strips are like $10 maybe, but you get a whole, you can do like 20 of these, and then the acrylic, which you could easily probably buy online, but if you have an acrylic place, they could cut them out for you. Or yeah, you can go to Home Depot, because I'm thinking about only going with the 1/16, which would be probably 2 millimeter thick acrylic.
Yep.
And getting either the artwork printed on, or if you do it with printed out on the paper, I think it might even come out really better, because it'll look like you'll see like the paper fibers, and you get that more of like art canvas look. I don't know. We're still working on that stuff.
I'm so eagerly following that project, and I was watching you doing all that sort of technical drawing and stuff, and I was very much in awe. I was like, it's amazing. Like, I've not really gotten into this 3D printing world, but as I say, like, looking at the stream and then seeing what like the guys are doing in the Discord, like, I'm just so blown away with the stuff people are doing at home.
Those
it all
guys,
looks amazing.
And half of them, or the majority of them, didn't even have printers until they jumped in there, and like Woodman, 40 Woodman, and I guess seeing like the prints on the stream, and like, this is my part of my Death Star diorama, which this one I think will have minimal, because I want to get rid of the lines. You see those lines? I need to make them look better. But yeah, and they got, like, I need to upgrade my printer, but I will probably keep it so I can have 2 printers going at the same time to do more stuff. And I announced so many projects that I'm dumb that way. I gotta stop announcing shit and just do it, and then be like, hey, this is what I did. That's what I need to do. But anyway, I derailed your
No,
closing.
it's fine. No, it's absolutely fine. I brought up this diorama because, as I said, I saw your thumbnail and I was like, there's a part of me that's like, I bet you he makes it and it's better than the one I've bought. Like, that was literally my thought. I was like, I bet you he's gonna make it better than what I've bought, and I'm keen to get it. I really, as I say, like, I couldn't stop thinking about it, and that's why I just went, I'm just gonna get it. And yeah, I am keen to see it in hand. I'm keen to see it in hand, because I feel like, we've all probably been there with third party, where sometimes you get it and it's amazing, and sometimes you get it and you're like, oh, this is a little bit craptastic.
The one thing about Mojang, that's licensed.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that about them.
That's why I'm guessing it's expensive. But if I've gone to several sites, like, I should have bought one just to have one, just to, see how they did it, and re-engineered it and stole it. No, I'm kidding. But
well, because you didn't want the drawer though, right? Like, you weren't interested in having the drawer in yours.
The drawer,
do you know?
Those drawers are nice.
Do you want me to enable you again?
Oh my god! Did you find a place that actually still has them open?
I think Giant Toy.
Really?
So it was on Kit's site, and then it's come off Kit's site. So I don't know if that's just because PO's closed or he sold out. But Giant Toy has it. And Giant Toy does have it for a little bit cheaper.
Well,
they have it for $99 a panel.
Let's see. Let me type in. Like, I've ordered from Giant Toy, and
they're great
to me.
I really like them.
Mojang. Shit! You can add it to cart. Oh.
So I'm like, if you need me to stop bringing up where stuff is in stock, tell me, because I feel like I've already enabled you twice potentially.
I'm gonna grab. I probably will grab it. Now what we are going to do is probably use like balsa wood to make a real wood floor. I think that's because they say they used wood on this. I don't think they used wood on this, and I don't want to make the same exact. I don't want to make it the same exact way. I don't need a drawer in those. Although it's nice to have a drawer, I guess, but we are also working on in the Discord. You'll see hints of a storage system for
I did.
extra
I saw some
parts.
cool little drawers that people were doing. No, I was scrolling all through. That's why I was like, oh my god, this is going to enable me into buying 3D printing stuff, because I was just so impressed with all the stuff everyone was making.
I'm gonna grab one of these, because guess what? Else you can do?
Oh.
You can buy a scanner and 3D model it. You don't even have to 3D. You just take the scanner around it, and it makes a 3D model of whatever you have. Like this guy who collects He-Man figures, like the Mattel old He-Man figures, took the figures, took them apart, scanned each piece, scaled them up to be like 2 feet tall, and printed
Oh, no
each
way.
piece, and now he has like a 2 foot tall version of his thing that actually moves and stuff, which that's
Oh,
the other
wow.
cool thing you can do. So yeah, thanks for showing that. That's but what else is going
Because
on
I
in your
had
channel?
noticed that. I had noticed that it came off Kit's website, and I didn't know, because I know people had asked him about, oh, why don't you sell it as a complete set? And he'd kind of talked about like shipping. So I guess that's a reason why he was kind of not offering a buy all three option. So
Giant Toy actually has it as, hold on, let me see. Let's see, Mojang 240. No, that's a different site. That's a different diorama,
yeah.
Yeah,
Because
so
Mojang also, were they the ones who did that really cool platform 3 3/4 Harry Potter
yes.
diorama? Was that them
Yeah,
as well? That looks
that
really
was them.
cool.
So every single website that I saw had everything was closed. I'm sorry. I got distracted. Windman, he wanted to bring up the layers of this. I'm just gonna do a filler primer, because they're not that much on here, or I'll sand it down. But you said, as far as sanding that Death Star panel to get rid of the layer lines, I think getting the smooth plate. Yes, that's the other thing I need to do. Get a smooth printing plate. I'm going to I will do that. I will do what you said. I need to get. I don't know if mine can put a smooth printing plate on it. I'm not sure, because it's such an old printer. It's part of a Kickstarter. I was looking into getting into with the other guys, because Bamboo was having a sale on their P1S. I want to get that one. I want the P1S enclosed. But yeah. Anyway, we derailed you again.
That's fine. If you're asking what's coming up on the channel, I never really know. I don't pretend that I'm that strategic or whatever with my channel. Like streams on Friday evening. I unbox stuff if I have it to unbox. I kind of enjoy doing that live on the channel. And then I am just kind of thinking of a few future video topics. I'm kind of drafting a couple of things, but when they come out, I don't know. I'm very non-committal. So aside from Friday streams and now 2 Greek Geeks, I don't know.
Okay.
It's when the
That's a fine
inspiration hits.
answer. That is a fine answer. So let's go back to the thing real quick before we move on.
Oh, is that still not loaded? Wow.
No, I had to reload it, and I wonder if I have to keep it on the page, or because if I click off of it, it stops the circle around it. Anyway, so
That's a lot.
at 3 o'clock today, I am doing my stream, so there'll be lots of streams happening. Now, did FedEx come? Hold on. I hope that they didn't come while I was doing the stream, because then that means they don't ring my doorbell. Ever. No doorbell. And then, is it out for delivery? Today, between 10:40 and 2:40, they showed me a picture of the person who is bringing it, and I am scared. So yeah, there's the delivery driver.
They send you a picture of the driver?
Well, they put a picture of the driver, and it says, your driver, I'm not going to say his name, is on the way. So we are going to be talking more Fantastic Four, unboxing this Galactus, because he needs to come out of his box with the new movie coming out. We'll talk about that Palpatine. We're going to talk about Tron Ares. Oh, I'm excited for that because I love me some 9 Inch Nails. And 2 Greek Geeks for August. I may be the week after if you're able to do it then, because I think my sister-in-law, oh my god, these smell great. Strawberry shortcake.
I'm so keen to hear your view on them, because it's a limited edition flavor, because every year they will drop flavors that are just available for a particular amount of time. So if you like them, you need to let me know so I can.
Oh my god, it's not coming out of the package.
Oh no.
What?
I hope they haven't gone melty.
No, they're just not. It's not sliding out of the package. The package was stuck. Are they melted? They're gonna be melty in this room. Okay. So we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff this afternoon. Show off. I want to bring back what do you call it? Points of articulation. The problem is my slot on Sunday has been taken by Aries, and I don't want to go up against a friend of mine. So I'm thinking Tuesdays at 8, but I won't be able to do that until August. So Points of Articulation may be coming back in August. At some point, I'm just going to have to pick a time and a day and just be like, all right,
Yeah.
So
it's hard. Like, I don't pretend I know everyone who streams whenever. I'm like, I do my time. If people want to watch, if they don't, that's all you can do. What's the verdict? Does it taste like real strawberry or artificial strawberry?
Artificial
strawberry. Is it a chocolate biscuit still? Mm-mm. Is the biscuit chocolate, or is the biscuit like a white biscuit?
No, it's a white biscuit.
Okay. It's not a typical Tim Tam biscuit. Okay, interesting.
Why? Come on, biscuit. Get into focus.
Biscuit cam.
This tastes like, and I love these. Crunch berries from Captain Crunch.
Oh, I have no idea what that is.
You've never had Captain Crunch? No?
Not a thing here.
It's a cereal.
Yeah, we don't have it here.
Got, yeah. This is a good one.
Okay, I'm glad you like it.
Yeah. I might have to put that in the fridge too.
Oh yeah, Tim Tams live in the fridge in summer, 100%. Okay, I'm glad you like them. So now I know I need to be on the lookout for them, because I did not see them at the shops today, because I was going to match you.
You don't have to. I saw how much it cost for you to ship these here. I'm like, you don't have to send me more Tim Tams.
No, it's fine.
Anyway.
It's my gift to you.
Oh my god, that's a good one.
No, I will definitely send you some before NYCC, so you can have some with Lumi. You can show Lumi how to do a Tim Tam slam.
Well, there is coffee shop in the place, in the convention center.
Go.
So yeah, we'll be able to get coffee or tea. All right, let's see. So gonna try to bring back Points of Articulation, show off later today at 3. And I'm gonna try to do more what do you call it? More videos. That's my goal. Let's end with some chats here. I'm all the way back up with Justice for Harvey Dent 1.0. He needs to be permanent member of the 6-Scale Shiro channel. Aren't you trying to sell him?
Yeah, sure am. It's not going well.
And then
It's not going well.
Then
I
12
hate
inch
selling
Moose
figures.
Dream. What's up, Moose? Hello, community of collectors. For a second, I thought that Helen was in Pennsylvania. No, she's not. She's in Perth right now,
Sure.
and it is 11:25 at night. Let's see. Moose gives us the peace sign. Thank you. Good morning, Sterling's Fine Art. What's up? Rockaman Chris. Hello, my friend. I think there's I don't know if he put the video in the Discord of he made like a Maji case that he can fit in. Like it is
really?
the biggest Maji, because he's putting like Ninja Turtle dioramas from NECA in there, and those are massive. So like he has gone like all in on making aluminum extrusion versions of cases, and it looks great.
Nice.
Lumi says, I have a resin printer. I need to get a filament one. I'm on the opposite. I've been looking at resin printers because I want to print head sculpts to paint, and that's the best way to do them. So yeah, that's great. Let's see. What software do I use? I use Orca Slicer. Oh no, you're also probably talking about the CAD. Right now, I'm in between learning how to use Tinkercad and their much bigger, more robust Fusion 360. But I'm just learning, so like the Tinkercad works great, and it's online. You don't have to download any, what do you call it? You don't have to download any, all right, so the thing's not gonna work. The thing's not working. I like, how many times do I have to refresh? Let's see. 2 Greek Geeks, Geekery, and Greekery. Thanks, Winman. Uncarded reviews. If you stream it, they will come. All right. We'll just figure out a day. It's one of my favorite things to do because it's like a game show, and people win stuff. They don't win. The audience wins, basically. You win a little bit of knowledge of the person who won, and hopefully they share something that's not their channel. That's the whole point. But anyway, everybody, it's been I think we've had an amazing time, wouldn't you say? It's been fun.
I have. It's gone.
Oh my God,
it's gone so quick.
3.5 hours.
I know. Whenever I stream with you, and I look at the time, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe how much time has elapsed. And I feel like we've often come into these without a plan, but yet I feel like the conversation's gone well. And let me know for next month, whatever dates work for you. I will do my best to.
I gotta see.
We'll work it out. We'll work it out,
and hopefully there'll be some really great news. You learned, for those that are here, or for those watching on the replay, you learned about frappes, chocofretas, you learned about the Fredo, but you also learned Fantastic Four and our thoughts on the Superman movie. Greek Geeks, that's what we are. And from myself and Helen, we wish you a great rest of your weekend. I will see some of you guys later today.